Who gives a fuck?
You may not like
sensitive ass niggas.
At the end of the day, you will be laughing, and that's all that matters. That your ass laugh. Get ready. Here we go.
Anybody move out, blow your fucking head off.
You heard?
Thank you so very much. Thank you. Shout out to remodeling.
Yeah. Y'all see it?
We closer than close right now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, closer than close.
It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I be
Speedy,
up in this.
bitch.
I can't do this no more. In the house we got.
K. Dot.
In the house we got.
Anika McFall, Fatal Blue.
Whoop.
In the house we got. Also
Canadian tuxedo.
Is that a zipper on your stick?
Also known as Dead Eye.
At all.
Hey, that's all right. That's all right. I'm a sharpshooter though.
It is Wednesday. It is What You Watching Wednesday.
What
You
you
wonder
watching?
what you watching now? The new setup. Tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Or you can't call in.
Yeah, what y'all think?
Nick didn't put the line in it.
Yeah, it's an official remodel. You know what I'm saying? The remodel is still taking place.
He said, hold up. Hold on.
Again, man, we just trying to, make something look different, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are we on Patreon or are we on it?
We're on Patreon. I'm going to go live on
Oh, well, then do that. What you
Yeah.
waiting on? Tell
We
us what
want
you
y'all to see the new setup.
think. Yeah. We want everybody.
Go on
Everybody.
tour.
You know
Everybody
what I'm
see what
saying?
the fuck we doing.
The tour of the room.
I
Y'all
wonder if
see?
to them it looks about, no, it looks different.
I like
it looks-
Nick's little setup. It look kind of
you
fly,
know what
low
I'm
key.
saying? Nick said
Like DJ, like we at the club.
he really engineering. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
It's
He
official.
like the DJ.
Man, ask everybody now.
Oh.
Soon.
Hey,
How you doing?
What's up,
I
bro?
heard it
Big, you hanging or what you doing?
I'm coming. I'll be here in 1 minute. Hot off the press, I just shot a sketch for the NAACP Image Awards.
Oh,
Hey.
Again,
Bruce Fine in the building.
can't tell you too much, but Anthony Anderson and a few others.
And I have an
Myself.
award. I have it.
For the show this week.
You better
Okay,
get your.
cool.
Come on, man.
Teaser.
Teaser. It's a teaser.
Bruce Fine, funny comedian, man. If you ever get a chance to check it, he does a lot of those videos.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Reels. Oh, TikTok.
TikTok. You do TikTok?
Ticky ticks.
I'm getting there. You know, I don't do as many as I should.
Do you have a TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
What's it called?
K-Dot Comedy.
Not Karina.
No, you know.
She said she gonna fight you if you use.
No, like some people are finding out my real name and they calling me Karina. So
Ooh.
But you said you gonna fight him.
I do. I be like, listen, I don't know you like that.
And I don't want to know.
You know what I'm saying?
I
I still
heard
owe
it.
people. Don't be calling
Under-
Karina.
Right.
Because if I take off running, that's why.
Be like I'm an LLC now.
Yeah, my nigga.
For that purpose. No, I'm just kidding.
I know, right?
shit, this is no-
I know I need to get my LLC going.
And they know you got that money, too.
Yeah,
You
before
doing
my
shows?
before my
Right.
1099 comes.
They be coming to see you.
I seen you on TV. Kid.
Verizon be selling
Where's
my
my
number.
I see you doing things.
Yeah, I see you
Doc.
do.
Yeah, they be selling my number.
I'm your third cousin from this side of the family.
Somebody's phone is blinging.
That's not mine.
Like I said, it is What You Watching Wednesday. I can't find it. Oh, this is the first time that's ever happened.
What's happening?
Usually the rollout
Oh yeah, we'll come
digital
up.
come right. That's on the top, but it's not. There it is, live.
There it is.
Whoa.
You heard? Look, it looks great. It looks
Yeah, it
amazing.
looks fantastic. One's will look a little dark.
The wall.
It looks
It's
amazing.
the jean outfit.
Why is it dark?
I do look a little dark.
I told you he had on makeup.
You do?
He do. No, it look like him.
She asked me if I had on. What'd you say?
I whispered this here. I didn't put you on blast. I said,
Well,
don't
you
you look
can't
like
put
you
me
got
on
on makeup?
You can't put me
Yeah.
on. You can't put me on
And
blast if I'm not
powder
doing
and
it.
Yeah, you do look a little
He
dusty.
said, I didn't confirm the blast.
I tried to lay low with it. Like,
And
you
Nika
got
goes
on
like
makeup?
this. Do you have on foundation? I'm right.
You know what that means? That means your skin looks amazing, Wanda.
No,
Okay,
it means it's
okay.
dry.
Yes,
It's
I
dry.
do, bitch.
I have dry skin.
Yeah.
Your hair
It's
do look a little
okay
ashy.
because it's shiny right here and
Yeah, but
colorful.
that's
Oh,
where
okay.
the hair's never gonna come in at.
Hey. He said that's what the hair is
said
never
never.
going to come in.
Now, the little sprinkling of
Now,
dust.
Speedy,
Those are follicles.
your dreads start right here.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
They locks.
They're not supposed to line up with your ears.
Hilarious.
I tell you to call in, but you can't.
Why?
You know what I'm saying?
They can't hook it up.
Friday
phone
will
up?
be. You'll be able to, ring that line.
You could ring my baby.
Again, let us know what you think. Not that we give a fuck.
Even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
Not
You
even a
said-
little bit. Damn.
Somebody
Not
said the
even
couches
little.
was cool. Well, then, nigga, you
Yeah,
come sit
You know what
on.
I'm saying? You come sit on. Just because you
Couches
sleep
was
on
I was
one.
just still
Just because
here.
you sleep on one don't mean we want to record on one.
Oh, good.
Anyway, add the headphones Friday. So it's going to have another little kick to it. We got a little green screen going. I guess they took it down. Bruce Fine in the building. We got to get that chair over here. We'll get you in here in just a second. It is What You Watching Wednesday. What the fuck you watching? Let us
Yeah,
know.
you know what I'm saying? Let us know in the chat what you watching.
Yeah, that's what we're going to use.
I'm watching The White Man.
What you watching?
I said I'm watching The White Man.
Or is he watching you?
They always watching us.
Somebody said they can't hear me.
Well, there they go.
Don't even do
They
it.
can't hear me.
Mike,
Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now?
He want the whole.
Can you hear me
this
now?
Is what you want
just
to
so
hear.
you know,
No, they couldn't hear me.
Mike.
I knew they couldn't hear me. That's why I turned.
Wanda
the mic.
wants
That's why I
the
turned
mic.
That's why I turned the mic.
It's Wanda's time to shine.
Look,
Put some
read
bass
it for
in your
yourself.
voice. Put some bass in your voice, bro. Wanza.
We can't hear Wanzer, and we really want to.
What did you say? They did not say that.
That's kind of what it says.
Nobody said that. I'm listening to you.
Vern, we can't turn
somebody
the
did say
phones
that.
on.
I know. I'm listening to the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Vern said he wanted to talk to us.
Yeah, we can't talk to you today, Vern.
Yeah,
You're
today.
gonna have to talk
Brandon,
to
call
them.
Speedy's cell phone.
You're gonna have to tell. There he is. Using the direct line.
I know y'all talk at night. You got his number.
Hey, Vern.
What you gotta say? You're on speaker. You're on speaker.
You're being recorded. Like I said, it is What You Watching Wednesday. I've seen some bullshit over the weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bullshit.
Well, Snowfall premiere tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight?
Mm-hmm.
You know what's up?
I'm on season one.
Watch?
You gotta catch up.
What's this?
Season
This the
one.
fifth season?
This is the fifth season.
Oh.
And my man been dead, 2 years?
I never seen Snowfall.
What the fuck?
That was John Singleton's show, right?
Johnson
Actually, I think I seen one
been gone
episode.
2 years, I think.
Huh.
Yeah, that shit still gotta let you go, nigga. Life go on.
Without
Sure
you.
does. The same day.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the same
yeah.
day.
There you go. Somebody else
Back
coming
to
out.
one.
Right.
So it's crazy. He's got to not focus on that. But one of my shows I do like is you ever watch those bots? With the
Oh, the battle bots.
man.
What is
Is
that?
that a cartoon?
What?
They build their own like robots
Yeah,
and then
they
they
battle.
battle in the ring.
You
They be
gotta
having
try-
like
You got to trick.
blades and hammers and shit.
Man, that shit is
It's reality?
fire.
Yeah.
It's real or?
Yeah.
Well, they're
Bunch of nerds building
Oh,
shit.
okay,
yeah, they got
Reality.
robots and they fight and this shit is dope as fuck.
Never heard of it.
And they go to the next round and they get a chance to fix their robot if it's fucked up. But usually you can tell, like someone make one and just got 2 wheels. No, it's got to have more than 2 wheels. Otherwise, motherfucker ain't gonna make it.
Now, what channel is that on? If we want to look it
I
up.
want to go.
I can't remember what channel
like
it's on.
TNT, one of those kind of.
Oh, it's cable. You got
But
basic
I
cable.
mean, nigga, you
She
got
said, "Oh,
I
it's
got
cable."
I got
I
cable?
know you do.
I got it on here.
You got a
What
fire
you
stick?
do? Willie, you
Whatever
think?
you want.
You ain't got no
Whatever
fire
you
stick?
want.
You're supposed to hook me up.
I've heard from you.
You
I've heard from you.
lies.
Are y'all on a date? What the
Yeah,
fuck going on?
well,
Yeah, we're fighting.
It's a horrible date so far, then,
Fighting right
because
we breaking up.
yeah, you know what I'm
She
saying.
talking about you supposed to do this, man.
You need to go. Once
No,
you need
I'm
to take her
not.
to the bar. She need to loosen up.
Take her to one of them side rooms.
She need to loosen up.
Straighten her out.
Wants to keep on shooting me looks.
I think Wanza trying to hit.
Wanzer always trying to hit.
You didn't.
I appreciate his due diligence.
Participate.
His due diligence.
No
She
need,
said-
no need for Wanza. Not right now. Okay.
She
go.
said, she told me not to participate.
He said not to participate.
I did.
That's fucked up.
I sure did.
I mean, let me ask the chat room. Y'all see it, Nika. Would you hit?
don't do that. Do not. Chat room, do
hold
not
on, nigga,
participate.
coming up.
Yeah,
No.
let's see.
Chat room.
Chat room, do not do that.
What
you
do
do?
not, y'all. Don't participate
Would
in
y'all
that
knock the
nonsense.
dust off?
Ain't no dust. That's
Retired
juicy.
player
That's
said,
That's
Fingers
wapness.
crossed.
That's juicy fruit.
What
Don't
would
do me, y'all.
What would you do?
Who would you do?
Who would you do?
You got your choice, fellas. You want to do?
Who would you do Wednesdays?
Oh.
Fellas. Do you want to do Wanza?
No, not fellas.
Ladies, do you?
Ladies.
No,
What just say
fellas.
chat room?
He said fellas.
Nah, nigga, I didn't.
Chat room.
Actually. Hey, chat room. How y'all doing?
Nah, nigga, you worth for tossing the hay.
What's that?
A what?
A toss in the
Wait,
head.
they don't say
A
that.
toss in the hay.
A toss in the hay.
Hey, a toss in the hay. This guy,
Damn, this
old
nigga,
rodeo
yeah.
slave talk.
This nigga like, yeah, we can.
A romp in the sack.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, a romp in
Rolling.
the roll in the hay.
I was gonna say,
Roll
what's
in the
Speedy
hay.
talking about? He didn't even get it right.
Is that goes like that?
No one's tossing the salad.
Yeah, roll in the hay.
Yeah, you get the salad though.
A romp in the sack. That's
So
what they
yeah,
say
let's
on
know
the
what you
story.
think. Not that we give a fuck, cause Shelly just got here and she's gonna give her 2.90 cents. which
Right.
I don't need to hear.
Hi, Shirley.
Hey,
Shelly
Shelly.
Reel's in the building.
We didn't
Yeah,
get a
Shirley.
verbal hello. We got a wave.
That mean that's that bullshit.
I appreciate you,
Hey.
Shelly. Your OnlyFans going a little more provocative every time I check you out.
You said a little more provocative.
Almost.
she real
Shirley, I
close.
was gonna subscribe. I just want to support you.
She real close. I do support. That's how I know.
She like whatever. Go on with that bull.
No, I just want to support. We should support each other.
You just want to
and
look at her
what we're
booty.
doing, you know?
He won't look
Did
at
you
her
pay the
booty.
$10.99?
Shelly, he wanted to look.
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah, you know that laugh. Why is it on Cash App? Shit. Ha ha ha. Why is
don't
it?
let him go off.
Why is
Ching!
it?
I didn't know you could cash out 2 cents.
Yeah.
Don't get.
Wazzer don't even call Ubers. Oh, you didn't secure
No,
a ride?
he is mad at the
Yeah, we're
lady.
gonna take a quick break. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends.
Let us know in the chat though. You
Yeah,
know what y'all think about the new
What you
look?
really
Yeah.
think?
We
Again,
love it. We enjoy it.
We don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't really give a fuck because
Yeah,
we
who
gonna
would you
do
rather
it.
hit, Speedy or Anika?
Don't.
Or who can we hit in the chat room? Is anybody in the chat room hittable?
We got some more mics, more tables, more chairs to put in here. Hey, it's Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I'll be
Speedy,
up in this.
bitch,
Come on.
in the middle of this bitch. Trying to get out? Oh,
Breathing all our air.
Your trainer.
hilarious. You got eyelashes on the boat. On the boat.
And we are back. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I'll be
Speedy.
up in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. In the house we got
Bruce Fine.
funny ass comedy. In the house we got.
Ow, Anika McFall, Fatal Blue.
I'm not
about
going
that
to
owl.
do the
In the house we
owl
got
thing, but Anthony Wanzer.
eyelashes on his vehicle.
Lash.
In the house we got
Shelly Rio.
the Shelly Rio. In the house we got
K-Dot.
Dizzy is your
Dizzle.
mouth.
You see me a little bit.
No, I see you.
No, man,
it's an outline.
I'm dark.
It's outline.
I'm a
Oh,
dark.
there I
You
am.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's a little shadowy.
Where's my camera? Over here.
It's a little shadowy.
Look, the camera
No, they
was
still
moving.
got to work a
The
lot.
There
camera
it is.
moving.
There
I
it
keep
is.
moving my
There
tablet.
it
Like,
is.
nigga, what the fuck? Anyway, I feel like I'm involved. I'm there.
I wore a white top just in case you couldn't find me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bruce, tell everybody what you do, man. Before I stand up.
BruceFine.com.
Funny
Instagram.com/BruceFine.
Hey.
Yeah.
You want?
No, go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna be on the NAACP Image Awards this weekend.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Just did a sketch with Anthony Anderson and Chris Spencer and Neff
Chris.
Spencer.
Right on.
And I think it's gonna be the opening sketch.
Is Chris writing?
I guess as you and I have been writers for many years, you would call him a producer now.
Oh, he's
for
old
sure.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like once in a while we get a producer, right?
Highfalutin.
Yeah, he's a
Sometimes you
producer.
get that credit.
He's like executive producer almost. I don't know if he's executive producer of
Close.
this, but
I think
Reginald Hudlin.
shout out to Reginald.
Yeah,
I did.
Reginald's
I
amazing.
warmed up one of
House
his
party.
shows that was going to
All
get
that.
canceled. They kept going. Yeah, and the show. Remember
Which
the show with Kadeem Hardison and Tommy Davidson? And
They were brothers. No,
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
Just
Brothers.
between brothers.
Oh yeah, brothers.
So,
Between brothers.
Another
Yes.
friend of mine does the warm up,
Mhm.
and the network hated the show.
Hilarious.
So, you know, anybody associated with shows, they blame everyone else but the motherfucker who wrote it and the director.
Then there's that.
It's a warm up guy. We need a different warm up.
Oh,
guy.
that's hilarious.
And
That'll
so
fix
I
it.
get the call, and you're like, yo, man, I need you to come. So
Make it some
Reg
changes.
comes out, he goes, hey, Speed, I need you to say to me, this show is great, but the last guy, he was terrible, and it didn't come off.
Dang.
So I do the warm up. Shit gets picked up. Kadeem did not want to do the show.
Why?
He just didn't want to do television. This was right after he did
Different World.
The Sixth Man.
Different World.
Different World.
Well, yeah,
This nigga said the 6 man.
I was almost in that.
I was gonna say Black
I was almost in that movie. I was final callback, and they got this basketball play. I'm like, I can hit 3-pointers. Don't you want a guy that's funny that can hit threes?
Fuck! I
All
can
right,
do it.
anyways.
So
Remember those
So
days.
he did not want to do the show. Show gets picked up, and they literally backed the truck up and gave him a gang of money, and it did one season.
Oh, but it was a good season. It was fun.
Worked out in his favor.
I saw
Worked out for
Speedy
him.
do warm up on the Jamie Foxx show. That's how far
yeah.
back. I was at a
Jamie
Jamie Foxx.
All of us too. Didn't you do
I
all
had
of
a
us?
lot of fucking on that shit. Anyway,
Yeah.
I ain't never seen that nigga
Didn't
warm
you,
up.
Speedy, didn't you do all of us?
Let me tell you.
Shelly.
Let me tell you what I haven't seen Speedy warm up in. The exercise.
Oh, that's funny.
You don't never warm
That's
up
good
for
job.
that.
Give her credit.
I will not. I will not get.
I saw Speedy warm up the Indy
So-
500. That's got how
so
many
my-
gigs
my
this guy did.
Daughter,
Mm-hmm.
who Madison, the youngest one. So she has a friend.
Your youngest is 42, right?
Hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. Having children at the beginning of the
13,
time.
thank you. And she gets in the car and I have to give her a friend a ride home. So I say, "Oh, Dad, tell her to get in." She goes, "Dad, it's a guy. It's a guy." I went,
Oh.
"But it's just like a girl." No, it's not.
Okay. You
No,
better get the
it-
pronouns.
Oh, yeah, why y'all saying it?
You
Like,
better get the
I
pronouns.
said it.
Yeah, like, it's
the
not
pronouns
it.
right.
That, yeah.
That
Wearing a
child.
skirt or?
No, she was.
That was a pretty boy.
It was just like it was a girl.
But how does a girl dress?
Y'all keep
That's what I'm
saying
saying.
it. Was it E.T.?
Just say that.
Yeah, it was an alien.
Okay, they were a girl.
They.
There was more than one.
I know, I don't know, but wait, but what?
Yeah, that's why I don't utilize
That
those.
was she with. What?
Just what was the person?
What
wearing?
did they? What was her name?
What was it wearing?
How about
I
ask
was
that?
I was so like thrown off.
Yeah,
I just
ask
was
their name.
I was an Uber driver.
But how
I was
does
like,
a
get
girl
the
dress? The only thing that would
Where did they
maybe
meet?
associate a girl would be heels and a
She
skirt.
goes to school with my daughter, so I had to give her. I have to give.
Them.
So she dresses like a boy, but it's really a girl.
She's really a girl.
She should probably already
I'm
identify.
confused now. It's a girl dressed as a boy or a boy
It's just,
dressed as a
it's
girl?
confusing
it's a girl that's
because
dressed
y'all
as a
let
boy.
these
Oh,
motherfuckers
'cause you
use
said
his
that she
pronouns.
was- I had a
Oh,
rope.
okay, that's why I was like, what
So I
are
had
you
a rope.
saying?
So
Okay.
it's a girl,
So she was a
and I said,
But how do you
"What's
dress
her?"
as a boy? Boys, I mean, we
'Cause-
all wear jeans and.
Okay, just imagine this on a girl.
Okay.
That's
Basically-
unisex, though.
Yeah, imagine that with hair.
But that's
That
unisex.
generation, that generation of
Right,
girls
I'm like,
usually is very revealing,
Yeah.
showing off their body. If you see somebody that is
13-year-old,
covering up their
like my
body,
daughter dresses
it's
like
a
a
different,
girl.
it's a different statement.
Now,
It
what
could be-
what does a girl dress like? A girl.
She could be
My daughter-
athletic.
She
my daughter had on
wears, she
jeans.
wears
Jock.
more feminine clothing.
Yeah, it's a little
Could be
thinner.
jock.
Kind of a little stitch in here. The zippers. You know.
This very fine
Well,
material.
maybe they had small boobies.
I know she's 13. I was looking at boobies.
Well,
Shelly.
that's why they're covering them up.
Because they're
No, like you're
early.
making an assumption. Next time,
Well, 'cause
ask
I had no boobies
ask that
when I was
person.
in-
Ask that person.
I
The ride
covered
wasn't
up.
that
Ask that
long.
child what's their name.
The ride wasn't that long. It was
No,
fine.
I get you. That way
But
you
you
ain't got to
still
say
don't- I
it and all
always
this
ask.
other
My son
Well,
was
you're
offensive shit.
nosy. I'm not nosy.
Hello, I'm not gonna pick up a random kid and not
No,
know
the
their
mom-
name. Hello. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Shelly can't even come in this room and not ask. So who are you?
Right.
Right, and you are
You are. It ain't even her show.
And you do.
right. Speedy knows you how.
Yeah. At some place she goes there and goes, so, It was one time Shelly was here. It was a person here. And Shelly couldn't even do the fucking show. She kept on. And she goes, okay. Who is this person here? And I'm like, God damn. Shelly Rio.
What is that, Shelly, that makes you?
Because she has to know. Why do you have to know? Don't say because
She's had
you were a
stalkers.
foster
She wants
kid.
to
I wanna
make
hear that
sure everyone
shit.
in the room is
Why
safe.
do you have to know who's in the room?
It's with anything. Like I was.
I know. Why do you have to know?
I don't know.
To be comfortable.
She said she doesn't know.
I really don't. Even at the gym, this guy was like putting these stickers on the machines, and I was like, "What are you doing?" My trainer's looking at me like,
Safety
"What?"
control.
Out of nowhere.
Right. My trainer's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And what did the guy say?
I don't know. I think he was like marking certain machines for something, but like nobody cared but me. But because I'm like,
But you
I
have
need
to know.
That's your white side.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's
her
you got a little
white side.
Karen. You got a little Karen.
And then she
That is your white
That's
side.
definitely your white
Because
side.
that's your white
Your
side
white
because
people
you
have. You
nosy.
can't just have
Right.
shit going on.
Yeah,
in
right.
there.
Yeah, like why are
Yeah.
you doing that?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, because I'm
You're
like,
one
is something
third.
wrong with the machine? Like, why?
but
is
what
it-
are you gonna fix it? That don't have nothing to do
Has
with you.
no- See, black people, we've
That
learned
don't
to
have
mind our
nothing
own
to do with
business.
you.
Right.
You
Yeah.
came
That
there
motherfucker
to
could have been tearing
drink.
shit down.
Right.
We'd have been like,
Right.
okay.
You bought a
with that.
maybe they had to
No,
disinfect
but
them,
you
like, is
bought
this
a
body
gym
connected?
membership.
Like,
You didn't buy a membership to ask motherfuckers what they doing.
Right, exactly. Right.
That's not your place.
That is
Your
your
place
place.
is on the
That's
machine.
Your grandmother was 1/3 Karen.
Right.
Do you tell them?
Or just ask the person.
You don't tell them.
But you need to know what's going on.
I need to know what's going on. I'm paranoid.
Somebody parks downstairs in front of your garage. You're like, what the fuck?
Oh, somebody parked in my spot when we lived elsewhere.
Hell hath no fury.
I waited.
Nosy white woman.
Dude, I literally waited like maybe 30
tapping on my
minutes, and they did not
She's
move the car. So in our complex, you call the tow company. I was like, "F this, you're gonna stay in my." I'm like, I had to park my car.
$300.
I had to park my car.
Ooh, man, you lucky you ain't no
Yeah.
black person.
Oh, trust me, that was the last time I did that because
Right. They're
when
gonna
they
say-
towed the car.
Right.
I came back to go get my car. They slashed my fucking tire.
Of course they
You a
did.
nosy bitch.
Of course they
It was
did.
my parking spot.
I know.
I paid for
Yeah,
it.
but that's
How
yeah.
many times I see somebody in my spot, I never called. I went, no, I can't do that.
But how long are you gonna sit there waiting?
How many tires did this last?
It's just.
Yeah.
It's just.
I don't remember.
It's sort of like a good protocol not to do people
Put a
like
note.
that.
You're supposed to put a note.
Yeah, you
And
should
I-
put
No,
a
no,
note.
where would
No,
I?
but don't-
Literally, there was nowhere to
Yeah.
park the car.
No, you put a note on their car. You're in my spot.
You put a
Please
note
don't
on their
park.
car.
Yeah.
You park behind their
Right.
car.
Yeah.
But I couldn't.
You went
because
right.
it was-
You went right to the
it wasn't a
nuclear
spot.
option.
Yeah,
You went right to the nuclear option. Let's call
blew
the
the
tow
world.
company is the nuclear
And
option.
she's on the phone
yeah.
right there. No, he's there. I'll wait.
That's the nuclear option right there.
Shelly, yes.
Well, that was the
Move
last
this
time I
motherfucker.
did that.
I'm in 302 if you guys need any help.
Hilarious.
Hooking it up.
302.
You guys have a pool where you live?
In our new place, yeah.
Do you guys see people's pool passes? Like,
No, you don't need a pool pass.
okay, just checking.
Wait a minute. You was a
Do you have a swimming card?
motherfucker. You
I
are.
don't go in the pool.
Yeah, you're not going because.
Yeah.
Do you blow a whistle and say "Adult Swim"? Because you don't want to go too far.
Are you yelling from the
from New
balcony?
Jersey.
What you
Dude,
donkeys
no
doing
one's
in that
even
pool?
Yeah, she's Jersey.
COVID, no one's even
She's a
been out
busybody.
I'm sorry,
You're
she's
like-
from Jersey.
You're a little busybody. What part of
I'm
Jersey?
busy.
You're a busybody girl.
there. Bergen County.
Okay, yeah.
Birkin.
My ex-wife
Bergen
is
County.
from Springfield.
You sound
Where's
like you
that?
from
South
Bother
Springfield.
County.
I'm from Boston.
Don't bother me,
Is
County.
that south?
It's not far from Newark.
So I got to do
Oh, okay.
this.
Short
Have you
Hills.
ever called the police on anybody?
No.
Wanza.
Yeah, I was drunk driving, but the person I saw
Oh
was
my
drunker
God.
than me. I called the police.
He's
I
about to
said,
hit me.
I was slurring and everything. Speedy. I mean, you just saw how the way this guy was driving. There's no way he was gonna make it. He was hitting curbs. I was like, this dude's fucked up.
So you
So
call-
I called the police. I don't realize how drunk I am. I'm slurring.
Oh
They said,
my
"Sir, are you
God.
the one who's drunk?" I was like, "No."
But you know if they know
If you FaceTime me, I'll show you.
Yeah.
See, it's me and Shelly.
No, never.
But I saw the police. The police arrived. You know,
And you
where I
saw them?
was in the car, and they came. You know, they caught the guy. It was crazy, but
You ever go?
anyways.
I've been forced to.
Huh? Okay, that's another story.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
I
called
called.
one time?
I had a call
But then I was
for
connected
safety
somewhere else.
because there was like a van, right by the front of my house. They had pulled over. It looked like Breaking Bad. You
Okay.
know, it was like they looked methed out. It was a couple. You know, the curtains with the van. Like right. You know, I live in a nice
So
area.
are you on the phone walking out there
Valley.
going, now there?
I was like, okay, this is not going to be good.
You're like, black
This
people
is not gonna
aren't
be
around here.
good. They were
This is
white.
weird.
No, this is white guy
Oh, this
calling.
is meth. This is meth.
This is
head.
white.
Oh,
meth
yeah,
head.
yeah.
I didn't say
Okay,
crack.
okay.
Yeah, meth. head.
He started to say crack.
Yeah.
That's
This
Hilarious.
Meth
crackheads.
heads is the new crackhead.
Yeah, meth heads is
I am a white guy calling the cops on white people, and white cops came. One Latino, I think. And they were out of there. They took care of it.
Oh,
They
he
took
was
care of it.
white. He
I was
was
like, hey, there's a lot of children here.
You ever watch, what's the show, when they try to help you out, they motherfucker got the letter and they read, Mom, I just want
Oh,
you to live."
Intervention?
Intervention. So they
Oh,
do,
no.
when they do meth heads, nigga,
Oh,
it's
wow.
the funniest shit you ever want to
That's
see.
funny.
You can't help a meth head.
No,
no helping
them
a meth
motherfuckers
head.
smoke
No,
to the
it's
wheel.
it's real bad
They will
addiction, yeah.
smoke everything up.
Just
But
move
you
them
know
out the
why?
Palmdale.
Because-
Forget about them.
Because they family enable them. If you
Yeah.
notice, there'll never be a lot of black people. Because
No,
you
it's
ain't
only-
gonna
there was only
20
one black guy
You're not
I
going
saw.
to $20 us to death.
I
Like,
don't know no
nigga,
black
I'm not
people on
giving you no
meth.
money to support your habit.
I don't know
There was
one
only
black
one.
person
There
on
was
meth.
only one black dude, and it was the dude
Okay.
from the group Sky or something High.
High five.
No.
City High?
City High. The
Okay.
black dude.
Okay.
So
He
he
was on
was.
meth?
Yeah, he was an
that's right.
alcoholic. And so when they go to,
He got
because he's
bloated,
staying with his
yeah.
mom, they pull the bed out. It's about
1,000
90 bottles
Yeah.
of the little short ones on the side of his
He
bed.
was getting it
So
in.
his was alcohol. So
Yeah, it's
they
alcohol,
come in.
yeah.
My man was like, "So you know, I love you.
Hilarious
Let you
shit.
stop drinking."
What
Like-
happened?
And usually they go, "Okay, I'll go," because you got to go right then to the rehab.
And then 27 days later, they run
They
away.
right back in the house going, fuck that shit.
They wouldn't let me drink.
See, I
think that's why.
As soon as they leave, the camera crew's waiting for them.
Interventions don't work because who's ready to go right now?
Yeah, you
like
have
if
to go
somebody
right
came
there.
in the room right now and just tried to take you somewhere for a month, you're
if
like, I'm
people
not fucking
crying-
going nowhere right now.
If Shelly's crying,
They get a
telling you she
group of
wants-
people.
like you
They get a
falling
group of
apart.
people. It's like peer pressure.
Yeah.
They try to use the peer pressure. Like,
And they
like,
go, all your shit's
yeah.
packed. They
You
already
can't
packed
even
your
really
bag.
think about it.
Yeah. But that one.
The way
I feel
Yeah, 'cause
challenge.
They guilt trip you into unless it's a person who already they went through withdrawal. The people who know what they gonna go through, they normally be like, nah, I'm not ready to go.
Yeah.
Like,
Rub
We're
your
not
back.
doing that.
You're a crackhead.
His little,
wanna help
But
you.
we love you.
his little rock
selling ass.
and roll, his little rock and roll
Y'all here
history
sucking dick.
along that lines. Did you guys know
free.
what the Eagles are?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Eagles, legendary
Uh-huh.
rock band. So the Eagles were basically
team?
the Eagles.
Oh my.
The group. Hotel California. Welcome to the Hotel
Are you under
California.
35?
No? Okay.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's a rock band.
You don't know Hotel California, the song?
Oh, yeah.
Welcome
the
to
Eagles.
Hotel
I
California.
didn't know who sung it.
Such a lovely
Eagles.
place.
Such a love.
Do you know why they say the
I
line?
love you, honestly.
You can
Football team, man.
you can check out, but you never leave.
That's what it says.
Because
in the song.
once people come to California,
You never leave.
like even when they leave, even when they can't stay, like a lot of people now, like moving out, like it's California still in there.
Still in
It's
there.
yeah, you can't get out.
That's
Bottom
why I'm
line,
in New Jersey.
So the Eagles were this incredible group, and Joe Walsh was the guitarist, and he ended up having a great solo career when they broke up. And
Did he?
they yeah,
Hilarious.
life's been good to me. My Maserati does
That's all the white
185.
people.
I don't know that song.
Yeah, life's been
Is there a
good.
hip hop
Okay.
version?
So
Guitar.
they're gonna do basically when they broke up they were like fighting incredibly, like on stage they were almost going
Yeah,
at
they,
it.
They always want each other.
It was nuts, and they break up, and then the classic rock radio starts, and they become these huge stars.
Yeah.
They weren't even together. They weren't even playing. It was
Yeah.
like
Yeah, they
crazy.
hate each other.
So now they're trying to. They said, "Will you guys ever get back together?" And Don Henley said, "Yeah, when Hell Freezes over." So now they're trying to do this Walden Pond project, and he goes, "You know what? Let me see if I can get the guys together for a concert for HBO. We'll just do one show."
Yeah.
And it was called Hell Freezes Over. What is it called? It was Hell Freezes Over.
Yeah.
And so they're gonna do this show. So they get everybody on board, and then they go to see Joe Walsh, and he's still drinking, and he's still got a problem. This is like
one.
this is like for years, right?
Hilarious.
And they go, look it, you need to get straight,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna do this. It's gonna be a big deal.
Not gonna
And he's
do it.
like, I don't know if I can play sober. I've never played sober. This is one of the legendary rock guitarists of all time, Joe Walsh. He's like virtuoso on the guitar. He's like, I've never played sober. So they take him to rehab. Right then and there, there's like an intervention, and then they get him clean, and then they do the Hell Freezes Over show on HBO. It's a big hit. They go on a tour, USA.
He
It's
drinks.
huge. Now they do baseball stadium. And then they have for 10 years.
He's sober this whole time?
Yeah, they got him so, and they went on this crazy.
No, they had one, and the lady had usually when they go on intervention, people are broke. So you gotta go.
Right, yeah, to get some.
So this lady was rich. She had a gang of money, but she was smoking crack, and she wouldn't stop. So she's smoking
stop
up,
now.
and they do their intervention. They go, well, and the guy says they're out on her grass, and they go, I don't think it's gonna work because she has money. She said, the person has hit rock bottom, and then we can take them on.
It's gonna be rough.
So they knock on the door. This bitch said, "Get the fuck away from my door." She goes to the window, breaks out a crack pipe, and starts smoking.
In the window.
Hey,
I on the fucking ground.
I wouldn't take her either. I'd be like, she's supporting her own ass.
Yeah, she
Nothing
good.
to do with
He
that
said,
shoulder.
and the guy was like, "Well, we gotta wait till she get to rock bottom." They was like, "Well, how rich is she?" He said, "She's not gonna hit rock bottom."
When people can afford a serious drug habit, then death is going to come before
Oh, yeah.
the
All the time.
rehab.
What you
unfortunately.
watching Wednesday? We
Yes,
start over there
on
with
that-
Shelly Rio, so
you
we
know.
don't fucking lose her. What you watching, Shelly?
Her neighbor.
Besides your neighbors.
No, that
Who's in my parking
was
spot?
8 years ago.
Nah, we don't believe it.
Watching
Those
the
people at
men
Whole
have
Foods will be
garage
touching
now.
everything.
They said
We have
in
a
the
garage.
neighborhood watch.
Yeah,
People at Whole Foods will be touching all the cucumbers and all
The
the
neighborhood tattletale.
They said the neighborhood tattletale.
I'm
I heard you
telling
say snitch.
I
is a
I
snitch.
binge watched Raising Dion.
yeah. Somebody said it was
I've
good.
heard about that.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
That was Raising Dion, the superpower kid.
Oh,
on
Yeah,
Netflix.
I know a single mom watched
But
it
I
with her
literally had to
6-year-old.
watch the last episode of last season because it was like 2019. I'm like, I don't remember what the hell happened in 3 years that have
Okay,
passed.
say it again. You had to
Because
watch.
the first
We'll
season
get up
came
in
out
a
in
second.
2019,
Oh.
and I watched it a long time ago, and so
Okay.
I had to like refresh because I was like, I don't even know
Really?
what's going on.
Really?
But binged it in like
Good?
a day and a half,
It was like eight shows.
maybe. So that was pretty good.
So you enjoyed it?
I binge watched
did.
3.5 seasons of Ozark in 2.5 weeks. I just finished like. a
Oh,
week
and
ago.
I binged
Incredible.
the last season of Ozark too.
Ozark's incredible.
This
yeah.
year. It's fire.
Well, they just did what was like 7 episodes, and there's 7 more coming.
No, there is.
Yo, yeah.
Oh.
Well, they didn't. They just left everything open.
You know what's funny? I thought that was a weird ending. I was like, why?
You know why it's a weird ending? Because it didn't have an
Oh,
ending.
that makes sense now. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I
so,
feel better because I was like, what
right?
the fuck?
Yeah. Because I was like, what's
Okay.
this? And then so, oh yeah, no, there's 7 more coming. I was like, well,
Okay.
if you look, it says season 4, part 1.
Oh, you know, I didn't pay attention to that.
Small letters on
Oh,
Netflix.
that's
you know,
good
you
to
don't
know.
read
I like
I was
Ozark.
like, I was really like,
too.
this
I
is so-
That's my joint.
I put everybody up on that when it first dropped.
I'm late on
I
that.
put
I'm
you
late.
up on it.
I'm late.
Back
Yeah.
in that other studio.
So it wasn't the $1 million advertisement.
Yes, I
it was
did.
y'all.
It was
Right.
you.
And,
Shelly.
and
Y'all put
at
me on
first
it.
he didn't even like
Shelly.
it, so you had to go
No,
back.
'cause
Yes, I remember. I remember.
Oh, after 2 episodes, I was in. Like,
I
yeah, that
remember.
shit was.
I just
sorry.
my
That
thing
was the
was
first
like I said
episode.
before, I kept getting frustrated
the
because they
advertising
kept
budget?
finding the money. Like every time you
Yup.
put the money somewhere, somebody
See?
I'm like, what the fuck?
I
They had
put
to
you on
move
that.
it.
Yeah,
They had
yeah,
to
yeah.
move
Bobbing the
it.
fuck out of it. What you watching?
Oh, you know, you can pass me. I don't watch TV like that.
All right, Bruce, fine. What
I
you
just
watching?
watched the Tin the Swindler. And
That's true, that was
to
good.
tend to swim.
Tin the Swindler. First of all, I mean, I've never heard of a Ponzi schemes are to get riches. This guy had a Ponzi scheme to get bitches. That's what.
So,
exactly.
boom.
Your son's timing was great. He came right in on bitch. What's that bitch? Go back out here with my game.
It's exactly. It's exactly.
Now you gonna be riding with him. How many bitches was at the show? Yeah.
That's exactly what he was doing. It wasn't even about like building a empire. He was literally using women to finance his ability to date other women.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's
And they didn't know.
what he got white
Because they on
women.
camera. They know it's a camera crew there, right? This
No,
is real.
No,
No,
this
this
is
is after
so
the fact.
it's a
Yeah.
documentary.
Yeah.
It's a documentary,
Oh.
but they have all this real footage because this guy was using WhatsApp, leaving voicemails and texts. So they're using the real voicemails and texts to tell this story. And these women have everything documented because they thought they were in a relationship with this guy, and they
And
thought
they
they
were
were in
giving him
love.
money.
Well, hang on. What can I tell
Okay.
you?
Oh, yeah. Go
So,
ahead.
so Speedy, because Speedy knows nothing about getting bitches in the new, not nowadays.
Yeah.
So he was using an app, Speedy,
he shouldn't.
Called Tinder.
Exactly, as he
That's
shouldn't.
called Tinder Swindler.
He was using an app called Tinder,
Yeah.
an online dating app,
Yeah.
and his profile was making him look really rich.
Got it.
So all these bitches.
The nice
were-
cars, the
Right.
houses, the trips.
The trappings.
Yeah, because
Right.
you know
All the
Netflix, they
track.
do the trailer, and I was watching the trailer. Like, yeah.
So it made the women want him because they thought they were going to use him.
Well, yeah, they thought they were gonna have that life.
Yeah.
He was selling the life. The yacht. He had a yacht. He had
They
people
didn't want-
working for him.
But
I'm in the
are
jewelry
these
business.
women with
Yeah.
money? Because they probably want him equal.
Okay,
No, women don't want equal.
this guy.
No, I mean, not be
I
broke.
love when men tell
Wait.
us what women
This
No,
guy-
when he
I know what women want.
on the first
Y'all don't want to y'all want to use a nigga. That's what y'all want.
on the
Yeah.
first date, he told them he was the son of a billionaire.
Lies.
So they already. So I don't care what you're doing, and you got a good business going, good life going.
Let me see if
If-
this works.
Yeah.
Hey, Shelly, how you doing? Just play along, goddamn.
Okay, what's up?
Blow your rape whistle.
Yeah.
Right.
Pretend he's attractive, Chef.
Pull out your neighborhood and watch.
pretend he has
Neighborhood
money.
watch. Pepper Spray.
So my character
Put your
is
acting
like,
skills on.
Pretend your loins want
Hey,
him.
Shelly, so my dad is a billionaire. How you doing?
Oh, really? What's your name?
Oh, really? What's your name?
Clinton.
She's ready.
Yeah. Oh, really? I'll be like.
Because I'm about to
Dexter,
Google you
that's
guys.
My dad's a billionaire.
His name is Otis.
He owns all the elevators.
This what you hit him with. What industry?
He's the owner.
Person, yo, that person.
I just don't see how that works.
Okay,
does.
first of all,
I mean, I was-
that's what you have to watch it because he knew how to manipulate
Yeah.
at different levels. So here's what he did. Okay.
He's a narcissist.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Then it's easy with those.
Textbook. And what he did was he got the woman to fall in love with him emotionally. So first date, yacht, dinner in Paris with
But where did that
fly
money come
them
from?
out.
Where did the money
The
come
hustle.
from?
From the last girl. From the last girl.
He probably got a
Has
snap.
It was a
no
Ponzi.
idea. Yeah, so.
I wasn't kidding.
So
It was
he
a
had to go
Ponzi
get the money
scheme
from
to get
one
to
spot
get
Yeah.
Yeah.
to
You
go
see,
build
You
this
gotta
spot.
have
Yes.
money to bait them
And
in.
then okay, and so now Speedy, now you're in love with me. Okay, stay with me. All
I
right.
knew where it was going here. Look,
Stay with him, Speedy.
But he looked
Y'all
in his
in-
eyes.
y'all in
This son gonna
love.
step in now
He
again.
looked in his
So then
eyes.
look.
When he
Every
said
morning,
it.
from the yacht with the sun rising. Baby, sweetheart, I miss you. I love you. I want to be with you so bad, but my enemy.
But somebody else paid for the yacht.
But he's
No,
been
no. And he would
paying all
copy-
this stuff this whole time, so you're thinking
Yeah.
this
He's
is legit.
copying.
He has
that-
all the
that
trappings.
message.
Right.
I love you. I miss you. Copy paste, sending it to 10 girls.
What's
Right?
wrong with that?
That's what he's doing. So they all he's running them all and then see which one. So now there's one where that he goes, I need a favor. She thinks he has all this money. I'll pay you back in 24 hours, but I need $10,000. He started off small, $5,000. Like, oh, I can get that. Okay. Oh, baby, sweetheart, I miss you. I'll wire you tomorrow. I'll wire you 10. Send me 5. I'll wire you 10. Now she just went
Looked
on
like
the
it
yacht.
came, yeah.
But he's telling them that they fall in love with him, right?
Then says
But
he's
then
in
he
trouble.
tells him that he's in danger.
Yeah,
People
he
are trying
gets
to
attacked.
kill him.
Yeah.
Enemies are
What?
trying to kill you.
And he can't
He
use.
shows
He says,
pictures.
So
proof.
manipulate.
What?
Yeah.
he says, I can't use my card because if I use my card,
they'll
they can
find
track me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he has a whole thing.
And
Right.
that
Right.
works. It
Elaborate.
works.
Right.
Because they
Here's
get
the
reeled
thing.
in. They
It
get reeled
made white women look.
Yes, that
Yeah.
women
But
that
these women don't even have the money.
Manipulative,
They just have good
emotionally
credit.
manipul-
So
he
now they
knows
have
how
to
to
go
manipulate
to their
them.
credit
That's why he
people,
gets white
ask
ones.
for this huge advance
Oh,
Yeah.
I got
money.
good credit.
And
know, but we
get
don't
it,
wanna
and
go
then
It's
send it
easy
back.
to judge, but when they're inside of it and
Yeah,
they're
when you're
like,
inside of it, it's
they
a
were
motherfucker.
just there. They just had sex in Paris in a hotel for 3 days. They had room service. They
They
drove
still
right. Yeah,
white.
right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? At the core of the
Right.
situation,
At the end
these
of
are
the day,
white women.
gullible
Like,
white women.
It
It's
doesn't
definitely
work
gullible. Yeah.
for black women because
So did the guy get arrested at the end of-
way
at the end of
too
this?
hard to get
Dude,
ours.
he gets arrested
Well-
and gets out.
Facts.
Doesn't have to pay shit back. These other women have to pay all that money back.
They so-
and he
'cause-
finds a model girlfriend living this amazing
He got
life.
them to go to the bank and
Like
take out
how?
loans of $25,000.
So he's not in jail?
No.
No.
But no, he is. He at the end of it, he got arrested.
And got let
He
go.
got out.
Yeah.
But he hasn't really faced the music yet, and that's why I'm looking forward
But
to
he has
Tim's
been
Winner
But it ain't
too.
right.
Tim's Winner too.
He's
But
not,
have,
he's not
But
gonna
what
face
was the
music
crime?
Because he didn't commit the crime.
Right, what
They
was
did.
the
He just
crime?
got the- right.
Lying is not a
Money.
lying is not a
Where's
crime.
the crime?
No,
There's
lying is not a
crime.
crime.
right. I think he committed.
You just
I
got
think he committed
hustled.
some wire
Yeah, you
fraud
just
stuff.
got
I think.
hustled.
Yeah,
So
I
he
think
may
he got it.
commit,
Yeah.
but like
Look at
He
it.
didn't commit any wire
Tax
fraud.
evasion.
No.
They'll get him like they got Capone. They'll get him
Uh-huh,
tax
you gotta-
evasion,
you gotta
they'll get him
charge
wire
it to
Well,
the
well, if
game.
you
You
gave
gotta
me the
charge it.
money, I don't have to pay.
You're
taxes
responsible
on
for
it.
the taxes.
Yeah, I don't. If
Who?
you give me
Yeah, I
a
know, I know.
10,000,
But
He
even
was-
though
yeah,
it
swindling.
depends on how he was getting it. Like that's why the Cash App thing changed. Like now, if you getting cashed out more than $600, it notifies. It just depends on how you getting
Notifies
notify
who?
who?
The IRS.
Yeah, right, man.
IRS.
It's
Yeah.
Speedy like, hold
Money.
on.
Yeah, the
You have to
IRS.
claim all that money
Yeah, you
now.
gotta
Wait,
claim all
it's
that
supposed to
money
be
now.
$3,000.
No,
No, they're gonna send you a 1099.
No, they're
All
gonna-
the
$10.99.
PayPal,
Yeah,
ca-
all
and
those-
$600.
all the OnlyFans money, which is
Yeah.
like billions.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
that nobody's been paying taxes. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're gonna get
all
all
that
that.
Oh, you have to
money.
pay taxes on that.
Yeah, so
IRS. Well, now that 2 years ago, no.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Oh,
No,
I said I gotta pay.
I wasn't on there 2 years ago. I don't know.
Right? No, yeah, they'll get
No,
it.
but now you're gonna get 1099.
Sure.
You're gonna get
All right.
like before,
So-
like that's why everybody was making so much money because nobody's paying taxes
Right,
on their
exactly.
OnlyFans.
Just like
Nobody's
your
paying
servers.
taxes.
What are you paying
Like that's why
taxes for?
businesses, like small businesses, were prospering because they can get Cash App and they wasn't paying taxes.
Right. All
on
these
that
food
money.
trucks, everybody.
Yeah.
So
Free
much,
money.
There's so much money.
I'm
That,
with
yeah.
it.
And the government's only answer, not to get too political here, the only answer for all these rising costs and things we need is more taxes,
Yeah.
especially in California.
Yeah.
More
Okay,
taxes,
ain't
more
nobody
taxes, more
paying no
taxes.
taxes.
All right, what you watching?
1883.
Fuck is
What's
that?
that about?
Did hear about that.
It's a prequel to Yellowstone.
Oh yes,
okay.
I heard good things about
Yeah.
Yellowstone.
Did you see Yellowstone? Anybody?
I saw one clip where the girl goes
Something
off
like
in
that. I know
the
about
clothing store on the.
Yeah. So this
Yeah.
goes back to 1883.
Wow.
It shows how they got all of the property.
Wow.
Ah.
Okay.
So Yellowstone
Go ahead.
in Yellowstone they own like
Sounds like the
tens
Sneeds
of
and those
thousands
are-
of acres
Yeah.
in Montana.
Uh,
And there's people trying to take their land all the time, and people die, and there's all kinds of stuff going on around people trying to take their property. And so 1883 just shows how they came up from Texas and how they made it to Montana, crossing land at that time in 1883 is a dangerous thing to do. So it just shows all that kind of stuff.
How many seasons of Yellowstone are there? Because that might be on my list.
6.
Nobody
Really?
watched the,
you
Wow.
watch this shit?
I watched
Yeah.
Inventing Anna, which is
Nobody watched the Kanye West.
similar swindler
I was
stuff.
going to because it's
Oh.
it's
I
the
was
view
gonna watch
of
the
the
documentary.
guy that produced the music? Who's the guy? because I remember in the trailer he goes, you know, no one thought this kid was going to become as
I
big
saw
as
the
he
promo
is.
over that. I
It
saw
might have
the
been
promo.
just
Yeah, it's
Blaze.
pretty-
It might have been somebody. I
It's
don't
a
know.
documentary.
Yeah,
But
it looks pretty
it's
good.
footage of him like the come up.
Yeah.
Like he was going to Def Jam. Like it shows you how A&Rs ain't really about. I watched some of it. I haven't
Yeah,
watched
yeah.
all
Well,
of it.
no one believed in it
Yeah,
at all.
nobody
They was like,
believed in
man,
it.
it's
But
bounce.
like that shows you how A&Rs don't know.
Yeah,
like
they don't know
you're out
shit.
of touch of what's
The top people
musically-
never know.
Yeah.
Right.
But
you're
he
not,
was
your
on
pulse,
so many-
you don't have the
yeah.
fingers on
Like
the
he was
pulse.
doing Jesus Walks, they was laughing. But look how big Jesus Walks is now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I have a CD from.
Your CD.
Gift of the-
CD.
Okay, 2000. I was in New York. I was doing a press.
What are those?
Yeah, ready? I have a CD
Yeah,
from.
set the scene, my nigga. Go ahead.
I'm in New York for this job on a movie, White Chicks, and we were doing press, and we met this DJ who now is like huge, and he was basically just hustling, and he gave Wayans Brothers and me a CD of all this stuff that he had gone into studios when guys were Alicia Keys was doing something, and this Kanye that nobody even knew at the time was doing something, and it was all, and I still have it, and it's all Kanye's on all this stuff, and it's incredible.
Yeah.
And some of that stuff ended up getting released, like it might have been the Jesus single, but
Like,
Jesus
his
Walks
mother was very supportive.
Yeah,
Like she's
he's never been the
like-
same since she
like,
was gone, yeah.
like, but like she knew all his songs. Like, so a lot of that, I think a lot of how he is now has to do with his mother passing.
She died of like liposuction. Like,
Did you
that
see
was
what
crazy.
Tyrese said?
Yeah.
He said his mother passed on Valentine's Day. Or Valentine's for some of
Yeah.
y'all.
Some
Just so
of
you know what I'm talking about.
Some of you niggas.
Valentine.
But he said that he totally gets Kanye now. He said, I understand.
Oh no, when his mom
said,
died,
now I get it.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think
He
when
said-
Kanye's mom died, it just
Yeah,
released
She died,
everything.
She
Went
died.
left.
First of all, she
Yeah.
died horribly.
It went left.
Secondly, she died like before he got to
Shockingly,
where he was.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
where, because clearly you could tell like she
He was on the cusp.
guiding force. Like,
Yeah.
if
Absolutely.
He was on the
if
cusp, and
asked
she
her-
didn't.
We are back. It is World Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and
Back in the New York groove.
I'll be
Speedy.
up in this.
bitch.
Shelly, I don't like your enthusiasm.
I don't like this mic. It looks like a.
Yeah.
I tried to make sure
I wouldn't know what that looks like.
Yeah, nobody in this room knows what that looks
You
like.
know what limp dick looks like?
No.
You guys all have one.
No, we do not.
Can't relate.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
can't
true.
relate.
Live.
I wake up stimulated, and I spend most of the day in that state.
Yeah,
In the house we
no.
got.
Bruce Fine.
In the house we got.
Anika
In the
McFall.
house we got.
Anthony Wanzu.
What? In the house we got.
Shelly Rio.
D Shelly Rio. Make sure you
Shelly
put the
Rio.
D on that
D.
motherfucker. Don't put the D
Put some Ds
on
on
it.
it.
Okay, Anika, and not Nikia. I know how to pronounce the other one. Also in the house.
You call her Anika.
No, I didn't. Never did. She just said that shit. In the house we got
We got Keith Dean, aka Smacks.
Smacks. Like
What does that
snacks,
mean?
because he snacks.
He snacks. Like sugar smacks. Sugar smacks.
Smacks.
Yes, sir.
There it is. Comedian from.
Gary, Indiana.
Hey!
Gary, Indiana. Oh, there was a musical I loved that. The Music Man. Gary, Indiana,
Oh,
Gary,
that's
Indiana, Gary, Indiana.
she does-
My home,
yeah,
sweet
that's-
home. Is that?
Home of the Jackson 5.
Jackson 5, and then Encino.
I grew up on musicals.
Encino.
I'm
Auntie,
going back to
She
Indy.
stays right across. She
I don't know.
stays right across
Wait a
the
minute. Stacey
I don't know.
President.
Who else?
I had a gay uncle.
Shoot. I've been on Johnson Street. That's a president.
Are you a Pacer fan? Were you a Pacer
See,
fan
and
when you were
Gary is
younger?
split up.
It's split up.
Either states.
East or west.
Were you a
East
Pacer
side or
fan?
west side.
No, I was not.
The
Not
United
even like the
States
Jalen
president.
Rose Pacers? When they were...
No. Reggie Miller,
That's a
yeah.
nice team.
Reggie, yeah.
Reggie,
Reggie
yeah.
Miller.
Of course.
How many points,
I feel like
Chicago
this.
how many
fan.
points did he score against the Knicks
Weren't
in
you a
that like
Chicago
4-second thing? That
I
I think it was
was.
6 or
Everybody
8.
always say.
I think it was 8.
It was 8.
I think it was 2
I always
threes
said,
and- yeah, 2000.
if you go back in time, you take Michael Jordan out,
No.
and you go, who would have a ring?
Pacers.
Pacers would have a ring.
Pacers, the
Seattle
Suns,
would have a ring.
Pistons would have
Suns.
Suns would have a ring. Charles Barkley would have a ring.
Yep.
Utah would have got their ring.
He didn't stop Boston.
Was it?
Karl Malone would've
Boston
got a
was
ring.
done with their
Yeah.
thing with the big
But
three.
you think
and then
it's
it
at
was
least, and because you think about when he did leave, Houston get 2.
Yeah.
He comes back, Houston don't get no more.
Right.
San
So-
Antonio Spurs.
The Spurs
They got
probably
like
they
four.
probably
They
would
didn't
have
beat Jordan.
they didn't beat him.
No, this was after he was.
They probably would have got one if he
They-
wasn't there.
Yeah.
Spurs got
David
that-
Robinson.
they
Well,
started
no,
out-
David Robinson
David
got one after.
Robinson.
He didn't make it to the
Tony
finals, did he?
No, they David Robinson.
Yeah,
It was 99.
Spurs
No,
got
not
Jordan.
when Jordan was there. Not when Jordan.
No, not when Jordan was there.
I always said if you took out that one player,
Yeah.
that's a lot of people have ring.
Yeah, a lot of cities would have had parades.
Seattle would probably still have a team because they would have a ring.
Sure.
That's true.
It is what you watching Wednesday. What you watching? What you watching, King?
What am I watching? Man, I was listening to y'all. I watched The Tender Swindler. I've watched.
What'd you think?
I loved it.
Really?
I loved it.
You think you can do that?
Nah, he cold.
Right, you have
He
to
cold.
be. You have to have zero empathy. You have to be a narcissist.
But I have in my heyday, swindled a few women out of money before,
Really?
but not like that.
Just
But
for
maybe out of $500. Like, man,
That's a lot.
I just got into this little situation. I need $500.
crazy.
You got a
I'm gonna
little
give it back
swindler.
to you, and then she's like, "What is it, man? I got into another situation. I
You
can't
sound
even
just
do
like
it."
my baby dad.
So it happens. It happens sometimes.
What?
Why do you compare everybody here? in your
Because
life?
he sound like my baby dad.
Funny doesn't get money.
No.
Funny gets some honey,
Shelly.
not the money.
What?
I'm just gonna throw it out there. Women giving me money.
I don't know
I use a
why.
lot of sob stories too, though. Like,
I can see how he can get money out of girls, but I don't see how you
yeah,
do.
like,
Okay, say
man,
that.
somebody
I can see how he was able to,
my
like-
money. I had 10,000. No, I got you.
Because look at him.
We're past our prime over here.
I said in the day, Shelly.
Back in the day.
I knew you back in the day, ish.
Or I make up a fake bank statement like, man, they took all my money.
Then you go in.
You ain't-
but not like him though. He is.
Like him.
That's the epitome.
That's a con.
He's you with a budget.
No, he's.
you with a big
That's a
budget.
swindler. That's a con.
Yeah, that, I used to like.
Yeah.
I didn't care about
You wouldn't have
women
to
at
open
all.
up
Like
account.
And you still like you actually liked them.
a little bit.
But now you do because you have a kid, right? And you're teaching him how to
Oh
respect.
yeah.
good.
I'm 34. I'm like, oh, that
I mean,
was
that
in
doesn't
my,
really mean much.
that was in my like 20s.
Yeah.
Like 18 to like 25.
Okay, that's
before I had him.
Hungry and
I didn't care.
See,
I didn't
kids
care
make
about
you
your
grow up
feelings.
sometimes.
It didn't matter.
Make it happen.
Sometimes they don't.
I got 3 girlfriends. I don't care. Why?
Now?
No.
Oh.
I'm tomorrow.
I was like, take your words.
Yeah, it didn't matter. Like either you gonna get down or you not. Like I'm gonna go. It's gonna be another
I saw
female.
you
there.
answer her fast. You said no.
No, don't do that. Hold on. Don't misconstrue now.
iPhones and social
Child of
media,
God.
Oh, yeah, it
kinda-
stops all that.
Yeah, it stopped all that. Having
Get down or you lay down.
You're right.
Get down.
Because it's a lot of women out here that just really don't have morals, so they like don't care that you dealing with somebody else. That's even today. Like,
Wait.
In the house we got. I didn't introduce you. In the house we got.
I don't think you guys can hear me.
Yes.
We have Aaron. So a woman who deals with a man has no morals, but you fucking somebody else's bitch. You said.
no. I said no. This is where I was coming from. I said nowadays.
Is there a mic on there?
It could be men or women though. But women, sometimes if they want to deal with a man that has a man, they gonna deal with him that has a man. They don't care.
Well, but unless you married, you're single.
I don't know about all
If
that.
you're not married, you're single.
Unless you're married.
You're single.
As long
What
as
if
you
you
file
have
your
the
taxes as
conversation?
single,
You right.
you single.
I can say that.
Right,
I can say that.
legally, but what about trust and respect?
I mean, but
Somebody
in the
says, "Are we
Bible, if
exclusive?"
you sleep with someone, you are married.
What about the conversation of are we exclusive? Like I had a girl that I started dating, and she said, "Are we exclusive? Do you want to be exclusive?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't need to see anybody else. I only want to be with you." And she was like, "Okay, me too." That's like a conversation, and she's in her 30s, 20 years younger than me. That's how it goes down. If you say we're exclusive, and then you do some dirty DMs and all that stuff, like it doesn't have. You don't have to get caught hugging or kissing or more. Once you're hiding text, you're cheating.
That's
If
cheating.
you're hiding, if you're hiding text from someone that you're in a relationship with, that is cheating. And trust me, I didn't feel that way when I was younger. Okay,
But you feel that way now?
I know
Shelly
that
says
way.
yes.
I know
Shelly,
the
is it
truth
cheating?
now.
Yeah.
Is it cheating?
What does the text say?
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
If you're hiding it,
If you have to hide it, that means you're hiding something.
Okay, so let me ask you this question.
Okay, I'll give you
So
that.
let me ask you this question.
Yes, sir.
Are you saying like hiding text in general?
Hiding. If I have to hide a text or delete a text because I don't want the woman that I'm in a relationship with to see that text, I'm cheating.
But what if you got something to do with business though?
No.
But then there should be no reason why you couldn't show it then. If
He's
it had to do
saying
with
if you're
business.
hiding
So is it cheating?
If it's what time is the show? I'm not. I don't.
Because if you're hiding it, that means you're hiding something you don't want her to see.
Right.
So is it
Shelly,
cheating?
Yeah.
Shelly, I'm just saying. Now,
Come on,
okay,
baby.
yeah.
Is it
If you
cheating?
hiding text.
When I was 34, I didn't think that way.
Now you're older.
I've been married I've been
No,
divorced,
you could
I've
say
been in
it's
a relationship
you could say it's
after
cheating.
that.
But that's a
mature.
nice line to draw.
It's a
I'm
definite fine line though, right there.
Wanzer, is that cheating?
No, it's my
Wanzer thinks it's okay to stalk someone. So.
It's my business. That's what
I know it's cheating.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Everything
I'm
is,
not mad at it is your phone.
everything's not your business.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
If you're married,
I feel,
But the
If
preface
I'm
is
married, everything is not your business.
That's true.
yes, it is because we are one.
We don't
We are
share.
not
Okay.
one.
Yes, we are.
No.
okay. Okay, you don't have to agree that we're one, but we're partners.
Right,
we
there's-
need
I don't hide nothing from my husband. He don't hide
transparency
nothing from me.
Listen, if it's really love and it's really honest and transparent and deep, it's gonna be the best relationship you ever had. All of us have been in relationships where we've hidden stuff. We grew up in the '90s. Me and this guy. You just did that. Right? And I'm
Look
just
at
at
my
a point
phone.
now in my
Face down,
life.
it's all
I'm at a point now in my life.
You cheating.
It probably is.
I'm gonna point
Face
out,
down, good fucker.
I think monogamy is sexy. I think being with somebody and not have to hide stuff on
Quick
on
question.
social media
And it
is
feels
sexy.
good, too.
And it's
It does feel good, but
I-
let me ask you this question.
I was with somebody for 24 years.
That's
So
a
I
long
was-
time.
You know,
That's
it's-
too damn long.
I you know,
that sound like Wanzer.
Look,
Oh my gosh.
quick question. Let's say let's say y'all are together
Me and Shelley?
exclusively,
Okay, I'll try that.
but
I saw your phone. I saw your
look, what's your
You
name?
wanna be-
Anika. Y'all in an exclusive relationship.
All three of them?
No.
Oh my God, let me talk.
Y'all in an exclusive relationship, but you and Anika have been good friends for X amount of years. Y'all just got into an exclusive relationship, but you and Anika text each other about whatever, just whatever. It's not even on that love level, but y'all just cool. But she don't like her. But then you would delete that text message. Is that cheating?
Oh, good question.
Okay, so very good, and this
Good
this is a very common
I
scenario
know where he was going
where
with
the
that.
guy or the
Landed
girl
like a mother.
gets jealous.
I had to lean
Gets
in.
jealous of the opposite sex relationship, even though it's friendship. So you said we're just friends.
Y'all
right?
just
So
friends.
even if we dated 10 years ago and we have remained.
No, let's just say y'all didn't even date. Y'all
Here's
just friends.
I love the question. I love the scenario. The way to handle this mature and to save our relationship right from the beginning is to disclose the truth.
Yeah.
Hey, Shelly. Anika is a good friend of mine. We've been friends for 10 years. All right? We slept together 8 years ago. No, 8 years ago. We slept together.
It didn't work out.
We dated.
I don't like
okay?
you putting pimp moves on it.
We broke up.
I love
We're
you.
better friends. We're better friends.
game.
I've moved on and had relationships. She's moved on and had relationships.
Now, would
We
you
are friends.
understand that?
I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
I did up
ever.
until he said they had sex at some point.
But here's the thing: if you feel uncomfortable, like that, you don't really like feel that comfortable about it.
Yeah.
I respect that, and I want to talk about that with you. And if you feel like, yeah, you guys can be friends and stuff, but I'm not comfortable with having her over here or whatever. Okay,
or Texas.
we gotta work with that.
But what you gonna do? She say, "Hey,
That's a slippery
That's
slope.
It
That's
is.
a slippery
Definitely.
slope because if you basically ice out your longtime friends every time you have a new significant other,
understand it's a-
that's
Right.
like what
It's
the
a matter of
stop
control.
dating
But my
insecure
number one
people.
respect is for my
insecure
mother.
and
So he should
control.
still be able to get
I
the
know what I'm
texts
talking
from
about.
her and not have to
I
show
know what
her,
I'm talking
is
about.
what
It's,
you're saying.
it's control and
It's, no, you don't.
insecurity.
No, I'm saying.
And
I know,
most
but
of that is
all of
triggered
this
from my
I feel like
previous
is coming
relationship.
from an area of insecurity, right?
and-
Like you have to be a
and-
very insecure person to be my whole thing is whoever was in my life when you showed up,
Right.
they gonna be in my life,
Okay.
right? You
That's
can't
fair.
Even if you
can't-
slept with them?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
You may
As
not
long
want
as
to
you
sleep
make
with him
it,
no more.
I would give a fuck.
No, I just feel like
You may not want to sleep with him no
But
more.
share that with me. Like let's have an honest relationship. We're adults now. That's the
right.
thing. I'm not a kid.
So I feel like a lot of people they
Yeah.
operate from very childish, insecure vantage point. Because
Controlling.
it's like, yeah, I might have slept with him, but if that's 8 years ago, I fucking nigga I slept with 8 weeks ago. I don't know. Like, who
You know
cares
what?
about
You know what's one of the best moments of my last relationship? My ex-girlfriend showed me a DM on Instagram from a guy. This dude was a guy, he knew me, and he was like, me and her were friends, and he like started befriended me on Facebook so he could find her, waited for like her to like one of my posts, then started fucking
No, he's
No, you good.
then started stalking like
Nobody watches this.
Then started following like every single page that she does, you know. And I'm like,
Who
these
cares?
No, but these guys, that's like a douche move.
That
Sorry,
is a
it
douche
is.
move.
Okay,
That's
now-
a douche move.
I mean,
Yes.
So he starts now. Me and her start dating, right? So this douche sends you like a picture like of himself, like a selfie, like hey, and she showed me. She goes, look at this, look at your buddy, blah blah blah. So she shared that with me because if
But
I,
she only
if
shared
I-
because she wasn't interested.
There you go.
If she was interested in him, she wouldn't have shared it with you.
There you go. That's probably true.
So let me ask you this question.
Not if they have an understanding.
I share everything with my husband.
You ain't
I
got
don't
no
care.
plans on moving on.
Right. Yeah.
First of all,
That's a good
I'm
point.
just
I don't like your glasses.
Right.
Listen, I share everything with my husband. We've been together for 16 years.
Okay. See,
I
that's
haven't
why it's working.
Everything.
That's a long
You don't
time.
leave nothing
Y'all
out.
been together or married for?
married.
Well, but Shelly, you said he doesn't hide anything from you.
But how do you
right?
know?
You said that.
Because trust me, I
If
know.
he's hiding it from you, how would you know?
Trust me,
Do you hide anything from
That's
him?
ridiculous.
Am I hiding anything? No. Have I in the past? Yeah, I have.
Not the past. Everybody do shit in the
Right
past.
now, no. Even my OnlyFans, like I literally tell him,
Yeah.
like I get some weird ass shit in my DMs,
Sure.
and I tell
I
him.
would share it.
But as you
It's
should
better
though.
to share it
As
than
a husband, I would understand that though.
Get your money and
Right.
I'm your
Just
partner.
because, no, I would. Like, I would understand that she get weird
I don't know
stuff
if
in
y'all
her
see-
DMs.
they got this on camera. He said, I mean, I would.
I would understand that as your husband.
You a skull.
He said,
I would behave.
I would definitely understand that.
That means you
I don't have a problem.
Again, I like what you said, Aaron. I do, and he has a point. I think it's my phone. It's my phone before I
Okay,
met you. I was
yes.
grown before I met you.
Right.
If somebody's texting me, they just text me. I don't think I have to go, oh, so and so's texting
No, I'm
me.
not-
Because
no,
the
no,
one
no,
time
no,
I
no.
don't say so and so's texting you, then you might think, what the fuck? So how about I don't even set that as the bar?
Thank you. Well, how about you not even enter it into the conversation?
Or how about my phone on silent when I hang out with you?
Okay, wait, hold on, Anika.
How about I turn my shit off?
What if you're married? You can keep on silent all day.
And then
Married is different. There's a different set of rules when it comes
Right, but
do you know what I'm saying?
I believe when your relationship, you do. I think you keep things the way it is. If I put my phone down, face down, when you meet me, it's face down every single time.
When my wife started doing that,
You knew
that
something
was the
up.
beginning of
Yeah.
the end
Yeah.
of our marriage.
But sorry.
We were together for 24 years. When all of a sudden,
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, sure. Out of nowhere, for sure.
that
I agree.
I knew.
moving different.
I knew before I knew.
But see, that's
Right.
that's the thing when
I knew
people
before
don't
I
understand
knew.
how to
It was
work
just
their
that.
phone
Why
too,
did
though.
she just
The only reason you should do that is if you have something on the back and you can't do
That's
it.
the only reason. That's not the only reason.
But here's the other
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
No, some people do that so they don't get distracted
That's
by
true,
their
yeah,
phone.
no,
So they can
yeah,
get engaged.
Yeah, but not with your
Distracted.
significant other.
What you
I'm
like,
always
no.
distracted by my phone.
Anika, you and I are in a
Well, he
relationship.
clearly was onto something because he called his
we're
whatever she
Netflix
was
and
doing.
chilling, Saturday night date night.
Okay.
We're just a couple, okay?
Okay.
It's 11:30 p.m.
Okay.
Ding-a-ding. You get a text, okay?
Mhm.
And you look at the text, and you don't say anything to me. I'm gonna be like,
You would?
What am I supposed to say?
I'm gonna say, who's texting you?
This late at night, yeah. Like who is texting you this late at night?
Right?
Yes,
11:30.
I agree. I agree. Listen, you gotta.
I'm serious.
Hold up.
I'm just telling you how I would feel and how
I
I'd be.
agree with
Okay,
him.
just, okay. So y'all East Coast. So I'm gonna tell you now. If my
What's that doing?
this is my phone. I don't know who texts me. If someone texts me, I look. I put it down. It's not. I'm not obligated to go. One's a text me.
It's not that you're obligated, but if someone texts me late at night, regardless of my husband's with me or not, I'm like, who the hell's texting me this late at night?
Only
Like,
because-
that's
Only because that's unfamiliar behavior, maybe.
right.
So now, if your phone just steady going off all the time, then you understand, like,
That would be
okay,
me.
this person, okay, they receive text messages. But if we just chilling and don't nobody text your phone at 1:30 in the morning, yes, it might strike a nerve.
A broken pattern.
Yeah,
But again, let me be real. If she gets the text, I'm not. I don't care. It don't matter.
So Michelle gets a text at like 1 in the morning out of the blue. Normally she never gets
It does not care to me.
No.
Because it could be a prank
No,
call. It
not
could be
at all.
anything.
A prank call, really?
Not a prank call. I'm saying
Because then she'd be like, "What this motherfucker texting
it
me
could
on
be
Thursday night? It's an
an
idiot."
alert for whatever. Let's just go this way. Let's say it's just an regular alert, and I'm sitting there like.
No, no one's doing that. No, no, that's dramatic. No, that's not.
Oh, it's a fucking look. It's a
Oh my
fucking
Lord.
payment bill alert, and I'm all.
No, and they're gonna be texting you at 1 in the morning. I don't think so.
They $40.
Thank you. Spectrum will text you all times of
It
night.
does.
They text me today.
They will text you
too.
again. I just feel like that's too much energy for me to have to spend.
That's
When
what I
I
feel.
when I can just go,
Absolutely.
I don't give a fuck who texts you, whatever. If it's something like, oh, so and so text me, she'll say it. If she doesn't,
Okay, so let's go to the next level.
And
Then.
if you don't trust the person, that's on you.
That's true.
And you know who you with, so something is the problem.
But go to the next level. Let's not talk about text message. Let's talk about phone call in the middle of the night. Well,
now, let me tell you this. I was with my ex-girlfriend. I get a phone call.
You had a girlfriend?
Yeah,
I like your tone.
I happened to be in the bathroom when the call came in, and it was a telemarketer. And the guy was like, "No, we didn't." And I was like, "Fuck you, motherfucker! Don't ever call me." And he was like, "Fuck you," and I was like, "No, fuck you." We went back and forth, "Fuck you," like 50 times. I was like, "Fuck you." He was like, "Fuck your mother." I was like, "Fuck your mother." We were going back and forth. I hang up the phone. I open the door. My ex is standing right there at the door, and she's crying.
Crying?
She says, "I heard everything. I heard everything."
Wow.
What? Fucking asshole heard. I heard it all. And I said, "What?"
What did she hear?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing.
She says,
It was in her mind.
She says, "I heard everything. I heard everything." And I was like, I don't know what the fuck
She could hear it.
Fuck me. And I said to her, I said, "Are you fucking kidding me?" She's like, "Yeah, I fucking heard everything." I was like, "Well, if you heard everything, then you know what it was." I said,
But that's insecure.
But I didn't want to set this tone where I'm proving shit to her because that
part.
So now
I said, "Look, we're not gonna go through
pretending
this."
something else is
I said that
happening.
was a telemarketer. I said, he said, "Fuck you." I said, "Fuck you." I said, "I don't know what the fuck you think you heard," but that's what it was. She did not believe me.
Do you know what a lot
I said,
of people say?
I said,
it happened to her before.
But look, I said to her,
her previous
But
experience.
you work that shit out. It's not my responsibility to work through all the trauma you have from all these old relationships.
That's what you get when you get into a relationship.
So
unfortunately,
what happened? Do y'all not like endings?
No, we don't like it. We don't.
So
anyway.
you want the roller coaster to stop at the top and y'all just fucking sit there?
Tune in next week.
I told her, I said this is the one and only time that I'm gonna do this. I said after this, I'm never gonna do this again. I said I'm gonna prove to you that it was a telemarketer. I called the number back. As soon as the guy answered, he goes, "Fuck you." I said, "Fuck you." He did that whole shit again.
And she laughed.
And I never showed her again, ever.
I'm
never doing this.
What were you gonna say, Aaron? I'm sorry.
But Anthony, just so you know, it wasn't as much about you as it was about her previous experiences and traumas.
Yeah,
and
but
triggered it. And
the
she
thing
went-
about women, I think.
But listen, I'm not your therapist. It's not my responsibility to unpack your bag and have you work through everything.
But that's life. That's how life is.
It's not fucking life. Heal yourself.
I know, but like
you're talking about
if you go through shit with your family or like as a kid, like all that goes into your marriage.
Consideration is not old. That's something that person does to consider your feelings.
I just
That's
feel
not
like
old.
if Michelle's phone ring at 2 in the morning,
feelings as well. Yeah.
what I know, and you have to trust the person to go. I know it ain't no.
Somebody must be dead or in the hospital.
Yeah,
That's how
there's
I
no
feel.
way in the world I'm gonna sit there and go.
I don't care.
And I think it's
Right, but if she's
crazy
saying
to
somebody
sit-
must be dead in the hospital, but she's looking at him like, oh, just puts it down.
Yeah,
Clearly,
but
nobody's
it's
dead or in the
crazy
hospital.
to sit there and
But
go,
when- okay,
okay,
so
I'm going to imagine it's a
then what we
dude
do
that's
next?
called and she ain't told me, and I'm
So what do you do?
One day is fucked up.
I'm not saying go psycho.
Then what?
You don't
Then
get
what?
to
Now
ask
we
who
fighting
was
all night?
that.
Then
But
what?
why did
No,
you get
just
to ask?
say who is that? Oh,
I
shit.
don't care.
I just always felt like
I'm the type of person like you could. I'm gonna give you a long rope, and you could either swing from tree to tree and have the time of your life, or you could wrap it around your neck and jump. Two options.
Yeah, but everybody don't think like you, Anika.
What were you gonna say?
I wish
I forgot.
Let me shut up.
Well, I have to leave. Speedy, I have to leave.
yeah.
But I wanted to cap it with this. I work in the funny business and I work in the money business, and we're talking about relationships. And all three have one adage that is 100% real, and we've lived it in our lives.
Which is?
Trust is so hard to build.
Yeah.
With financial, with show business, with relationships.
That's facts.
As soon as trust is broken, it's gone forever.
Right.
Give your information. Tell me what stuff we're at.
Bruce Fine. So
Come
Instagram,
on,
Bruce
Bruce,
Fine,
with the
Facebook, Bruce Fine, BruceFine.com, and check out the Image Awards on BET this weekend. I'm in the opening sketch with Anthony
Bam.
Anderson and
Big time
Jeff
money.
Spencer and Chris Spencer.
Thank you, bro.
We love you, brother.
Do you respond to your DMs?
Not late night.
Not late.
I'm single, so I have no one to answer to.
Phones up the whole time. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll reach out to you.
All right.
All right.
Looking forward to that.
Bruce Fine in the building. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, thank you. Aaron Styles, you are fucking hilarious. Again, I just figure I don't have time to do that. I think that's too much.
Or do you just not care anymore?
is
No,
it?
it's not. It's not about
Okay.
caring. It's like it's a slippery slope. Because then I got to do that every time the phone
True.
rings.
No.
Every time she flips the phone over. Every time
And my whole
a thing
thing is,
happens.
if you're
Or
not
I
ready
can
to
just let
leave
my wife
him,
and go. I don't give a fuck.
stop badgering him about cheating on you. Like,
come on,
you're not
sister.
ready to leave that motherfucker.
Come
So
on,
what we gonna
sister.
do? We sit up here and argue
Come on, sister.
all day. So if you're not like, so say it was a woman.
Yeah.
If you're not ready to pack your shit and go,
Come on now.
what difference does it make? You still gonna be here.
And then when you say I love you and we're gonna work this out, don't keep coming back into the picture talking about what. Oh, you're the reason why we're here. You're the reason why I'm like this.
Well, leave it.
You gotta be able to shut it down. Or
You gotta be able to
Get the.
take the charge. Take the charge.
I was like, man, look.
Let me tell you something.
You're by yourself.
This BSB is very strong.
See, I told y'all.
I'm like, I literally didn't even drink my whole shot, and I'm like, I'm already feeling that shit.
Drinking?
Wait till I see.
You have to mix it
I'm gonna
with
say
some cream.
Shelly
I'm like,
Rio
what the
said,
fuck am I drinking right
I'm
now?
gonna say Shelly Rio said, and then she said, "This shit is."
You guys, what's the proof on this? It's like literally, it's a lot. I got the light skin one.
Seen damages
You got the
done
low
here.
proof. You didn't get
That was low proof?
Yes,
To me,
ma'am.
that's
Can I get a cup?
Shelly, there have been
cup, girl. I had like this much.
Charles, what you been
Have
up
you
to?
tried it?
Yeah.
Looking for somewhere to live.
What the hell?
Still?
Girl, it's first of all, my soul can't live in 600 square feet, right? So that's the first order of business.
Move to the valley.
Nigga, they only 750.
Move to
It's not
IE.
that much bigger. Like
Move to the IE.
What's 750? Like a one bedroom?
No, I could
A one
take- I
bedroom?
could
Yeah,
choose places.
that's what I'm saying. It's like
gotta get two bedrooms.
they're so a two
Shoot.
bedroom
If-
$2,500.
Get a roommate.
Who the hell wants a roommate? Oh my god.
No.
He'll be stalking her like he thinks it's okay.
Well, I called 2-bedroom during the pandemic, and I was about $500 less than
Yeah, and then
But
the place I
still-
did find, it was absolutely perfect, but then I allowed too many people to give me their opinion, and it swayed my opinion.
What the fuck?
And I fucked it up, listening to niggas who wasn't even gonna come visit anyway. So
Where was it at?
it was off of Normandy. That was a thing. Was it off of Normandy? But it was one of those
That
big
sounds
old
safe.
Victorian houses, right?
Normandy.
I grew
This
up
is
on
normal.
88th in Normandy, so.
Oh, it was on 28th in
Where?
Normandy. 28th,
28 or 128?
28.
Oh,
Right by the 10.
20, the rolling 20s.
Nigga, I don't bang. That shit
No,
ain't got nothing.
that's where it's
It ain't got nothing to do with
Yeah,
me.
why don't you move to the valley?
Yeah.
Because
She just
it's not
said it's
big enough.
expensive.
I have been looking.
No,
Like when I
you
say
gotta go to
look,
North Hollywood.
I have been. I
Because
have
they're older
extended.
buildings, but the older ones are larger.
Last night I was on like searching Los Angeles property management, and then found a website that had like the top 36, and then went through each company's website looking at their vacancies. These niggas, they know how to take some pictures.
No.
Cause I
Don't
don't
never look
You
like
you have to drive around.
I've
and
done that.
find
I've driven
pockets.
around. I've been online. I've
So how
gone
did they talk you out of this?
because everybody kept saying that Normandy wasn't a great area. Wasn't
Well,
a
it's
great,
not.
It's
It's
not a great.
actually not.
But I don't live outside. I live
Yeah,
inside.
but you got to go
But they
outside.
can come inside.
Yeah, but you
But it was a
gotta-
house.
I used to think like that till I moved to an area where I figured I was just going to be in the house, but you have to walk.
Yeah.
You gotta get
from
in the
outside.
No, I
You
had
gotta get in the house
parking.
first.
It was 1,000
Yeah.
square feet. There was parking. It was a washer and dryer. And then that's another thing. I can't.
Ooh, washer
I'm
dryer.
unwilling to compromise on a washer and dryer.
Yeah,
like
me
I
In
just
the unit.
in the unit because I think I'm so tired of taking my fucking drawers out the house to wash them. Like that shit is so lame to me.
But if you don't,
I mean, I have to. I want to always pack up my underwear and take it out the house. Like,
Juan just said he'll watch them.
What did you
No.
just
Yeah, you can wash
shake
the
and
drawers in
move?
my house. I want him in charge.
so that's another thing. I needed to be large, and I needed to have a washer and dryer, and I needed to have parking, and for a low razzle and dazzle, a
So
dishwasher
your no giveaway, no debating is washer and dryer,
and parking.
great parking or parking.
Like a garage or like a,
Yeah, like a
a space?
Something that's going to be available when I pull up. I don't care how we make it work.
Your spot.
It don't even have to be my spot. It just got to be a spot is available.
You looking for a 1-bedroom or
And-
2-bedroom?
Well, it seems now it's more economical to get a 2-bedroom just for the price difference. You know what I mean?
Come on down. Come on down to the.
And I need it
to the
renovated.
Area.
You need a
Magnolia.
what?
and
I need it
Renovated.
renovated.
You want it to look nice.
Yeah, I don't want no fucking grout on my kitchen counter.
Come on down to the Orsini.
You
We'll
you
take care
want a
of
lot
you.
in
Where's
I
that?
do,
Yeah,
but I don't feel
Orsini?
like I'm asking
Where's
for
that?
a lot.
Downtown?
It's not, but
That's the thing. In California, they
See,
make you
but you
feel
gotta
like
pay.
See, you're not from here, and she's not here, and she's from here. Well, kind of from here, but downtown was never LA thing. When you go to other cities, downtown's like everybody
Yeah,
goes
yeah,
downtown,
yeah.
everybody young. So when I hear people move downtown, I'm like, what?
there's so many homeless.
Yeah.
It's that,
a lot
but
of
it's
homeless.
never nowhere to park. Not
There's
sometimes.
never.
There's
Never.
never.
But see, I got
nowhere
2
to park.
parking spots.
But what
You
do
live
paying
downtown?
I'm 20. I'm 2,000.
for the spots too?
No, it's all included.
Downtown?
Yeah, I caught it during the pandemic.
They got anything else in your building?
They got a lot of.
He
they,
caught it
they
in the
got-
pandemic. He said though.
Well, right now
So
it's
now
like
it's
for
fucking
2
more.
bedrooms, like 24.
But you got
24, 25.
Now I see why women get
Mine
married.
is like
That's what we
Like,
pay
really,
for a
like this
3-bedroom.
whole time me looking for an apartment, I'm like, I get why bitches settle and just be
Where you
like,
at?
come on, let's do this shit. Cause I'm tired.
You gonna put your hand up one? She said she's ready.
I just
Ready for what?
to be taken care of. Wanzer doesn't do that.
Monster ain't taking care of shit.
Like
Hey, can I ask a question? Let me ask you a question. Just off the strength of what Erin said, she wants to be taken care of.
Got it.
So is it a problem for a man to be taken care of?
Aaron?
No, it's not a problem. I'm not doing it. Well, let me say that. Let me rephrase.
Well, we clearly know that you're not doing it because you want to be taken care of.
When I say taken care of, that doesn't mean that I'm still not going to be self-sufficient and work and have my own
Just
whatever
somebody
help.
going.
He wants some help.
You know what I mean?
You're saying two different things.
How am I
Taking
saying-
care of and self-sufficient.
Different.
That's not.
What?
So
that's
she
not
wants
a
to be
different
taken
thing.
care of,
But I still want to.
but she's gonna still make money and save her own money.
That makes no sense.
You said what?
Why would somebody take care of you? Why would they do that?
Cause she's nice.
What do you mean? Why would they do that? Ask all these niggas why they taking care of their bitches. Because that's what you do when you a man. Women cost. I had to tell the motherfucker I was dating the other day.
with her?
What?
So
That's what honest with her?
So we went out on Valentine's Day, right?
I see.
Come on, man.
Hold on, Wanzer.
So
So
we
you
go
went out
out.
Valentine's.
We go out on Valentine's Day, and
on, man.
he was complaining that like I don't ever pay for shit, right?
Turn around.
And I told him like I'm not about to expend money and then get fucked on later. Like to me, that doesn't work. Like how do I go out and spend all
All right,
this?
so back up. You guys are out to eat, and he's been paying a lot.
He always pays.
He always pays.
Well, I pay sometimes.
Okay, but this day he says,
It's Valentine's Day. Shut the fuck up. But yes.
how come I gotta pay all the time?
I'm gonna come out here.
Right, and I told him because his words exactly. Only woman I trust is my daughter. I'm not interested in a relationship. I'm not trying to get married, and I don't want
He's
any more
emotionally
kids.
unavailable.
So at that point, you're paying to waste my time.
what
Women
he said.
cost.
But you're still
That's how I
dealing with
feel.
him.
Women cost.
And that's what you
right.
want.
So I like him. I like hanging out with him. But
So
he's-
why are you
emotionally
complaining about what he's saying?
I'm
but you
not
still.
complaining. I'm just telling this nigga that you have you have nothing like no definitive plans for me. So essentially, you have let me know as long as I want to keep with
So
this.
you're
this
saying
truth,
it's a
this-
transaction.
Yeah, because if you don't want
Situation.
nothing real with me, nigga, then you just gotta pay to waste
So
my
if you
time.
want a nice place, then you better go out to sell some pussy, Aaron.
I'm not
That's the
selling,
road you're going
I
down.
prefer transaction. I'm not selling pussy, but what I'm saying is that if a man is dating a woman that he has no intentions on making anything solid or significant, right?
What if I just like you?
Right.
That's
Like
fine.
what?
You can like me. That's fine. I'm not saying you don't like me, but you don't want anything more with me.
But
So
how do I
that
know
means-
that?
So maybe he
I
wants to
had
just
enough
be
time with
friends.
you?
Huh?
Maybe he just wants to be
You
friends.
can't
but
just want to be friends if you keep trying to stick your dick in me.
Oh.
Well,
I
friends
didn't know
sex
that.
like that. Friends do that.
I mean,
Really? You do that with your guy friends?
Oh my God.
I just feel like women cost,
That's why he
and
like
you're paying to
Told
waste
me
my
he wouldn't
time.
repeat it, so I told him.
Yeah, he soaking it up too.
But Aaron, you don't cost.
What do you mean
Because
I
as soon
don't?
as I try to tell you what to do, or I try to tell you anything, I don't own
Why
you.
are you telling me anything? I'm not
Because
your
you're telling me,
girlfriend.
because women say
I'm
all the
not
time,
your
you don't own
girlfriend.
me, you don't own me.
I'm not
okay,
your
so what am I
significant
paying
other.
for? What am I paying for if I have no
You're
ownership?
paying to waste my time. Women cost. Okay, so I just want
Wait, so
to
you
make
pay
sure.
for meals for ownership?
No, I'm saying she's saying that women cost and that you got to pay
Okay,
her.
so I just want
what
you
type
to
of
tell your
ownership is-
daughter.
what am
I just
getting
tell
with
niggas
this?
when they tell me this shit, especially when they have daughters. Make sure you telling your daughter the same bullshit you running to me.
I'm
Because
not gonna tell my
you
daughter
want to
that
tell
men
your
own her
daughter
anything.
to go out and go out with dates with men, and she funds everything, and then when she get home, she got to suck dick too. Like, is that what you telling
No,
your daughter?
this is what I'm gonna tell my daughter. This is what I'm gonna tell my daughter. If I have a daughter, when I have a
Aaron
daughter,
hang with the fear.
I'm gonna tell my daughter to always be a boss and be independent.
Fact.
But if a man would like to take care of her, then that's her choice. But always
Ain't
have
that what I
some.
just said?
But wait, hold on. That's not what you said. Because you said that this man had to pay you for your time
That's
being
not
wasted.
what I said.
So you didn't say
That's
he
not what I said.
You said he had to pay you for your time to be wasted because
I
he
said-
doesn't see anything else further with you besides y'all being friends.
Right.
Right. So my point exactly. So
But then
what
when
I said was
I wanted to be taken care of and still be self-sufficient. Wanzer said that doesn't make sense. So you're saying that you're telling your daughter the same shit. Make sure you still
I'm
have
saying
your
it doesn't
own
make sense
shit,
for you.
but make sure if a man wants to take care of you, he can.
No, I'm saying
And that's the same thing this
Aaron,
man
I'm
just
saying
said
it
out his
doesn't- I'm
mouth.
saying it doesn't make sense for you, Aaron.
Why?
I'm not saying it doesn't make sense for all women.
Why does it not make sense for me?
That makes sense for Aaron.
Because he about to say some lame joke.
Oh,
Yeah, he was setting it up.
I didn't know.
No, okay. So I may have took what you said the wrong way. only thing that I took from what you said was that the man had to pay you for your time being wasted because of him not wanting to be with you in the future or whatever.
No, it kind of sounded like that, but that wasn't the intent.
Okay, so that's how I took it.
The intent was, as men, right?
Yeah.
Men know women cost. If you want to be in the company of a woman, some money is going to have to be expelled.
True.
That's just
True.
a fact,
Yeah,
right?
true.
Yeah. We go out to eat. Go out to eat.
Right. So don't complain about spending money when you're simultaneously spending time with a woman that you really don't.
I thought that was weird for him to
when
say
you
that.
have nothing to do. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be different if I was your significant other. We're in this together. I pay, you pay. We're a team at that point. You know what I mean?
Right.
But at this point, we're not. So
when he says, "Hey," on Valentine's Day,
He's an asshole.
that it wasn't cool. Do y'all still hang out afterwards, or you went your separate way?
no, I spent the night.
Did you give him some?
No,
Well, you sleep on the couch.
no, I slept in his bed.
So you didn't get this man none on Valentine's Day.
I literally
I slept in his bed and didn't get what?
All right, Aaron, nobody's gonna tell you this. I have to tell you. I don't know why the fuck I have to tell you. I don't know why I gotta be the one. Speedy,
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about.
dude, you're not gonna.
Go ahead, tell her what you guys say.
Man. So, Aaron,
Okay.
I will pay to hang out with Halle Berry.
Okay.
If I gotta pay for dinner,
Berry
whatever it's
ain't
gonna
gonna
take
hang
to
out
get some draws.
Okay.
I'm not gonna pay Monique.
Nigga, I'm somebody's version of Halle Berry. I'm some nigga's version of Halle Berry. They run across me and they're smart and intelligent. I know I look like shit today.
No,
but I
you
was
look
hella
He
like
good.
said the Uber driver.
Oh,
I'm not gonna pay the Uber driver.
but that's my whole thing out.
But
But does Halle Berry want to hang out with you?
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I'm paying her, even if she doesn't. You
But
see what I'm saying?
all money's not good
Maybe
money.
she
You don't
doesn't
have to
really want to
take
hang out
it.
with me.
Like,
But why would you want to hang out with someone that doesn't want to hang out with you?
I wouldn't do it, but I'm giving you a scenario in where a man wouldn't mind paying.
men pay for
Listen, I don't care how much you pay me. If I don't want to hang out with you, I ain't hanging out with you.
Blowjobs are $50.
Where?
Wait, what?
That's what I
On
heard.
Friday.
No, actually 40.
on Friday.
Actually 40 because when I first okay, this is a sidebar, and I tell a story all the time. When I first moved out here,
And you went to the rubbing tub.
when I first moved out here, I promise you. One of my good friends, Barry Brewer, he stayed.
You ain't gotta give names.
No, that's
I know,
that's
like,
my
Barry.
boy. He know. I told him he's the first person I told. So I was leaving his house. He's standing in Inglewood, and I think I was like coming off of Figueroa somewhere.
That's where the hoes are.
And it was traffic, and this girl had like a swimsuit on, and she was so thick.
Oh my god.
And she had another friend with her.
She's popping.
And they was like scratching on my window, like, "Hey, what you doing?" I'm like, "Whoa, what is this?"
You know what?
I didn't know what was going on because I never seen nothing like this. We don't do this in Chicago and Gary. Ain't no,
It's too cold.
They don't do that out there. You just go to a spot and you can go pay for it, whatever. So she like, "Hey, come on, get me out of here. What we doing today?" I'm like, "What you mean? What we doing today?" So she reached in and grabbed my Johnson joint. So I'm like, "Dang, this is amazing." Like through the window. We haven't driven off yet.
I'm saying you ain't drove off.
I haven't driven off. So she like, "Come on, you can get both of us." I said, "Well, I don't want her because she looks skinny, but you on the other hand." I'm like, "How much?" She was like, "Just give me $80." I said, "I ain't got 80." She said, "You can't do 60." I said, "I ain't got 60 though." Okay, what you got? I said, "I got $40." Okay, come on, let's get out of here. So I'm like, "Well, shoot, come on, where we gonna go? I ain't got no hotel." She said, "Listen, we can just park somewhere. I can just get you off real quick." I said, "Well, okay." So she gets in the. She gets in.
Super naive right now. This is crazy.
I'm talking about. She got in the car. I could have been set up and everything. I was just stupid. She got in the car. We went like 4-5 blocks down around the corner behind this big old RV, and
God.
I transactioned her $40, and she went on ahead and did her thing, and it was great.
Did you get it tested after that?
It was great, and we
wow, that's what you got.
Yeah.
Look, but no, crazy thing was we
She's
was
doing it to everybody.
She gave me one at first deal. She was like, I want to have sex, and we had sex in the back seat, and we was having.
I feel like I need to move away from you.
Listen, this is my truth. This is my truth. But you gotta listen to what I'm saying.
He is serious.
I'm dead serious. I don't mind talking my truth. We was having sex for like 3 weeks.
Oh, you
for free.
$40?
For free.
You got a relationship?
For free. We was messing around for 3 weeks.
That's a relationship.
Okay, Shelly, get closer.
For 3 weeks. Hey, listen.
I hear the cold part. He over there. Where's he at?
You know what her nickname was?
What?
E40.
No, it was. You gave that to her. Or she showed up with it.
E40.
I said he gave that to her. She showed up with it. The E40 nickname.
No, I gave it to her.
Oh. Oh, because it was $40.
$40.
E40.
You
got it.
Up, though.
You know, Aaron, I like you.
Genius, Aaron.
I like you.
Right, and you think people don't want to pay to be in my company?
Hey, but the thing was, like,
why do they want to pay for shit?
I'll pay.
Nobody is. Sponsor is not the fucking barometer here.
Anyway.
So what was wrong with Figueroa Cooch?
It's community pussy.
I mean, but shoot, if she clean, what you like?
How do you know she clean?
But how did your husband know that you was clean when y'all started messing around?
Because we both been got STD panel.
Really?
Right. Together, yeah.
What if she was?
I mean, like, you go to the doctor and get.
What if she had her papers with her? Like, I'm clean.
I mean, if someone's carrying the paper, that's a little suspect.
Yeah, hold on.
I mean, we was protected. We was protected.
So you got?
If
Did you
had
do
a
that with all the
blowjob, that's
other?
not protected. No.
Did you have a condom on?
Well, I guess she was clean because I ain't had nothing.
You had a condom on?
Herpes is one of the underground STDs that.
Underground? Everybody got that shit.
Everybody got herpes.
Underground.
You don't know break out. You don't know you have.
Everybody in LA got herpes.
That ain't true.
We gonna move on. I live here. I
don't have it.
You're right. You got that clear. It's 3 out of. You want to
tell us something?
I don't got it.
Hold on, Nick.
Hey, is this something behind? Is this something behind that rose?
You can't catch it like this. Everybody got it.
You can't catch it at a podcast.
You sure there's not behind that rose on that shirt?
You can't get it from sharing a microphone, can you?
I heard.
So, Aaron, what you watching these days?
One or two. What have I been watching? Abbott Elementary.
That shit
is
fun.
hilarious.
Y'all don't understand. I said day one. I got at least 10 shows that I said day one, and they all fine. Abbott, I didn't know the principal's a comic.
Yeah, she had a stand-up on
Somebody
Netflix.
told me that.
Yeah, her stand-up on Netflix was hilarious.
Fucking
hilarious.
Whoever wrote for her, or wrote that character.
It's the Queen.
They had to write her
girl.
first.
She writes she's the writer for the whole show. It's her show.
Oh, it's her show?
Remember the meme when they were at the movies and that guy ordered all that food and she was like, he got money.
No.
That's the girl. That's the teacher girl, the one who's the show is about, or I guess she's like the main character.
The teacher, the little
with the curly hair. Yeah.
Oh, that is her.
She wrote the show. It's her and created the show. She sold that show to ABC.
That's
so Abbott is actually her teacher's name. Her 6th grade teacher's name.
The thing that's kind of weird because I don't know if you guys watch the show. It's supposed to be shot from. There's a live.
It's like the audio.
It's like a live camera at a school.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're always interviewing the teachers. Mm-hmm. So she always looks at the camera. Like some of the other actors.
Because it's like The Office.
I know that. I'm saying I got it. But she always takes that peek.
Yeah.
Where the other actors, when that time comes or something, it's something and they look at the camera, it's different. She goes in the middle of dialogue and looks at the camera.
She's breaking the third wall. Like she's connecting with the audience.
But the principal, to me.
She dope.
And I love Cheryl Lee Ralph. Her lipstick every week is so beautiful.
Because she plays the older teacher who's been there for years. Why y'all trying to do new shit? I like the white girl because she's the New Jersey. I can, what you need, I can get it.
I love that show. Did you guys watch the episode from last week?
No, last week I did.
Where they were where he was like, "Look at the homegirl. Imagine if she was the die."
So they employ actors of color.
It's
all actors of color, especially all children.
They're putting work in because it's filmed. It's based at a. It's supposed to be at a all black elementary school.
Inner city school in Philly.
And so you have the black kids in there.
Yeah. It's funny.
They doing their thing. It's really, really funny.
What else have I been watching?
It's really, really good. I was really
Tommy and Pam.
I haven't seen that.
That was good.
Oh, on Hulu?
Yeah. That was good. And that was Tommy's fault. So, Pam, I wouldn't fuck with that nigga on any level.
That he released the tape?
Huh?
He
didn't pay his. Okay, so he had some contractors building out his bedroom, and every morning he would wake up with different scope of work changes. Let's move this, move that, right? But he hadn't even given any upfront money. So one contractor was in the whole like 17 grand, and another one was in the whole 8 grand, just fronting his job until they get paid. So they asked him, "Can you pay at least 50% up front with all these change orders?" He said yes. So they get to working on it. The next day he goes to ask the guy like, hey, where's the money at, you know? And he basically was like, you guys been doing shitty work, you're fired, get out of here. So the guy comes back like a couple days later because he remembers he left his toolkit in the room because they were just like fired unceremoniously. So he asked Tommy, can I get my tools? And Tommy put a shotgun in his face and told him to get the fuck off my property. So the guy devised a plan, sat outside his house for weeks, watching every case in the joint, watching everybody coming and going.
And he hired a whole new company to...
Right, painted his van a different color and basically broke in there and stole the safe because he's just thinking it's going to be money in there, some jewelry, so he could recoup his 8, and it ended up being the sex tape. So he shopped it around town. Nobody would touch it, so then he put it online. So,
have you ever seen it?
Yeah. The Tom and Pammy? That was the first celebrity.
Yeah, that was the very first.
They said he was packing though.
He was.
Dude, in the
But I was like, big white dick
the
was
first.
He wasn't?
The first one was
in the movie?
It
No,
was-
like in the actual show, no.
It
No,
was,
in
it wasn't
the,
the first. The first was the guy that hates Smokey Robinson.
Smokey Robinson.
Teddy Pendergrass?
No.
Did they have cameras to record a sex tape?
Fuck. She was the first black female.
Pam Grier?
No, she was the first black female reporter, Jane Kennedy, and Leon Kennedy.
Oh, yeah, they
that
were
was
married.
the first one. So
Yes, but that was on Betamax.
Well, whatever was on.
This is digital.
So the tape, they get it, duplicate, whatever. And she loses her job. She was the only black sports announcer on ABC.
But wasn't that her husband?
Yeah, and they were husband, and then they divorced, and then the tape came out. So the tape goes. I don't even know how you
They
all
burned
around
her
the
at the
country. It goes on, and she's getting fisted.
This is before Pam and Tommy.
Yeah, it's before.
Oh, she's getting fisted.
With a fist?
Oh, okay.
In the tape. Yeah.
That's a little extreme.
It's crazy.
Did they show it?
They showed everything. He came in, and then we're all looking at Jane Kennedy because Jane Kennedy,
That's
for
my fault.
everybody at the time, was this really like she was. Jane had about 6 feet, beautiful, dying.
I'm still trying to figure out.
She was a model.
Killing it. And this tape, and then Leon Kennedy was a B actor at the time. He had Penitentiary, which did really well. Then he did Penitentiary 2, and all these movies he filmed out his pocket. So, and they were kind of. Yeah, but they did well because they went straight to the theater.
Right.
And he blows up, and then they find out he's married to Jane Kennedy, and then the tape comes out. She loses her job. She gained weight. She's
Who put the tape out?
Say it again?
Who put the tape out?
He did.
Nobody knows. It's one of those things like,
He leaked.
but that was the first celebrity.
But wait, so he literally said
You never seen fisting videos?
I
Y'all don't watch porn?
I've
like
never.
literally.
And I do.
Y'all don't watch porn?
And I do.
Right.
And I put
Like in the hole?
In the hoo-ha.
How does a fist fit in there?
A whole baby
How does
comes
the baby
out.
come
What
out?
do you mean?
Yeah,
The
a
head,
baby
shoulders,
coming
and
out,
the whole
you-
torso
you-
and
Your
shit.
cervix, your thing
It'll
like.
expand.
Yeah.
You can definitely expand.
Well, your pussy expands to whatever you're receiving.
You can
Like,
definitely-
if you have sex with a man who has a small penis, or you have sex with a man who has a large penis, your body is going it's going to react to that. But you don't start with the fish. You do 1, 2,
Yeah,
3, 4, and you work your way in there. That's what
That's how
they
you
do
do
with
Speedy. You
porn.
work your way up.
Yeah, work your way up.
With the finger.
That's just like have you
Next thing you know,
done?
you go, take your ring off. That's my watch.
Have you right? Have you seen like the white boys do like their earrings and how their earrings get like real big?
Yeah.
That's it.
With those
It's
spacers.
it's
Yeah,
different
but it's in
spaces.
stages.
Yeah, so they stage it.
But
so
the vagina's the same
We're
way.
gonna start with one finger. We're gonna start with 2. We're gonna start with 3.
Some
We're
people
gonna
got
start with
dicks as
4.
big as fists.
I've seen
No, it's
I know.
big as
I've seen
it's
double
thick.
fists.
Like it's thick. Think of this. This is not that big.
That's
true.
Right. That could fit. Right.
That's true.
Just saying.
So Shelly,
I
I
was
seen somebody that was close to that. I seen somebody close to that.
never.
Only on Friday.
No,
Anyway.
my bad.
Again. So what else you watching?
What else? Billions, Euphoria.
So isn't me now? I love the writing on Billions, but why does every scene and every dialogue is like a? It's not regular dialogue.
It's
like
super
this.
posh. It's very like
Yes.
highbrow, Harvard.
And
I know all
kept-
the $25
But
words.
that's not. Is that how they talk all the time?
I don't hang out with rich white people, so I don't know.
So it's
I
weird.
do.
But
Is that how they
I'm
talk?
like the dialogue. Is it like that all the time? Like literally everything is a pun or boom boom boom.
Because they think they're clever.
Is that what it is?
Very clever, yeah, and witty.
It's like nobody has a regular conversation like, "Hey, how's your day?" It's
Do you
all
like Euphoria?
And they'll laugh at
Well,
themselves.
someone said I haven't watched it because they said it's a lot of drugs and.
No, it's good.
What's that got to do with
It's a good
anything?
Because it's again how she's. Well, I like the fact that she's portrayed that way.
Oh,
yeah, they gonna drug her
Because
out.
she's on drugs.
She's on Zendaya.
So you can't. So you don't watch anything when people are on drugs.
No, you're not
No, they
listening.
do some
Aaron
acting
Style,
like
take
that,
the frown, remove your frown.
You ain't said shit.
Remove your frown.
Reset.
Do that first. What I'm saying is certain actors that they take and they put in those roles. And Zendaya to me is a bigger actor than that bullshit.
No, because you ain't watched the show. She is playing the fuck out
I
that
didn't say
role.
she. No,
like,
it's
it's
not.
not
I'm not
about.
saying she's not a great actress. I'm saying
You don't
to
wanna see her
play.
in that light.
I don't want to see her like
But
that.
it's
don't
not
wanna see
really
her in
about
that
the
light.
drugs. It's
It
like
might not be.
everybody's on drugs, so let's just get past that.
Yeah, I know that.
So it's
She's
not
very
even about the
dysfunctional.
drugs. It's just about the different relationships and the dynamics and the kids and how the kids are so fucked up because their parents are so
It's
fucked
very
up.
dysfunctional.
It's very dysfunctional, and that's what real life is.
No.
But he's saying he
Oh,
doesn't
you
want
had
to see.
kids.
I
He
have
doesn't
8
want to
kids,
see
but
her
none of
in
my
that
kids are
image.
dysfunctional.
Good point.
I ain't only met one.
Yeah, I don't want you to be.
Well, I met a couple other, but it was in passing, so I don't know.
Made sure you walk. Don't talk to her.
What?
But I like
else?
Billions. I think Billions is a dope ass show. I like Rashad's daughter. You know that's.
Oh yeah,
Felicia
Felicia Rashad's daughter. Kate Sacker.
She kills. She kills.
That show is good, people.
She kills.
Yeah, Billions
Oh,
is good.
And they're
Billions is good.
adding more black actors. I thought
Okay,
that was
now-
the
I like that with the last episode.
Yeah,
so
they
now they
got-
got Kate, they got the guy's
nephew.
name. Yeah.
Yeah, he got mad.
And then
So,
they got his right hand.
I'm noticing shows are adding more black
Yes.
actors.
Finally. Thank you. Hallelujah.
Yeah. What else have I been watching?
Anything else, Shelly?
Wu-Tang.
Kissed it.
You have. I got black eyes.
What is it?
Black eyes. I like to see black people on TV. I'm watching
Oh,
Wu-Tang.
Black Eyes.
Yeah, I'm getting caught up.
Oh, I never watched that.
No, it's really good.
I heard the
I heard it was
TV
good.
show Wu-Tang is good, but I like
That's what
the
I'm talking
documentary I thought.
Oh, the TV. I'm
to me
talking
was better.
Oh.
There's a TV
Oh,
show
have
they
you guys been
characters.
watching the new,
Yeah.
the new
I'm
Power,
actually
the
watching
Tommy
Dave
Power?
East. Dave East is
So
killing that.
do you like it?
No,
Okay.
Like what?
It's
The new
so-
Power 3.
unbelievable. Like
It
literally
is.
unbelievable.
And if I had to,
You said
you were
that.
absolutely right to come into Chicago of all cities, and
said
you're gonna take over Chicago.
Like I felt like the first episode
You'd
was
have been
cool.
dead. They'd have shot him already.
The
You
second
haven't seen
episode was
three, though.
trash through and through. Like when they had to sell the heroin in an hour. Like so
I
you
didn't
want me
even
to
go- I
drive
didn't
all
even-
over city
Yeah.
with toll bridges and conversations and do
And when did his
transactions.
brother get kidnapped? They didn't even show, I didn't even know he got kidnapped.
Right. This last episode was, and then why his brother got to
It's
be
only
gay?
3 episodes.
So
They
Why
had-
his
we
brother
had
gotta
that
be gay?
we
discussion
talked about that
Monday.
last week, and
Yeah.
I feel like when they're writing these shows, they go, "Okay, we need a gay character." I think his brother being gay has nothing to do
To do
with
with
the series.
nothing.
Don't
Because the
do with
husband ain't
show.
even around. We don't even see
We ain't
his
even met
boobs.
him.
So what does that got to do with anything?
Power 3.
Force.
I don't watch Power.
No, that's
It's okay. I guess you know it had
That's
the
too
highest
far
ratings
gone.
ever
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Because people are
Ever what?
just
on
Stars.
Oh,
Tommy is good.
people
though.
have been
Tommy's
waiting
good.
for the Tommy one because Power was about Ghost and Tommy, essentially. You know what I mean? People really liked his character.
But people like Tommy
Yeah.
better than Ghost.
They did like Tommy better than Ghost,
But-
and then
but
we had so
now-
many shows before Tommy came. We had the
way they're
Kanan.
writing it now,
Yeah.
he's just swinging his dick through the town,
Yeah.
and it's like.
Is that what he's doing?
But I like him in there.
Is that what he's really
But
doing?
in theory,
This nigga
that
swinging
could never
dick.
happen in Chicago. Now, if you go to some small,
Podunk town.
yeah, you're in Dayton, not Dayton. I'm sorry. You're in the Dakotas, and you go there, you are the man.
Right.
There's probably one other person, but otherwise, it's you. In Chicago, they would have put a bullet in Tommy's head and moved on.
See,
He
on,
never
on,
would've got
this,
that far.
on this Power, he's on his come up. They're showing us how
No,
he's working his way up.
In a whole other city, not
Yeah.
in his own town. In your own town, somebody gonna show you
No,
love.
and-
They go, no, you got people. I can't do that.
Facts,
There's
facts,
no repercussions if I hit you. You in a town that nobody knows you.
Right. But that's
so
what
you
they're
could
showing.
die and they move on.
Well,
But
they
that's what they're showing. They're showing his alignment with the black squad and the girl who he tried to kill. They're showing him building his team. That's where they at now.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it because I like Tommy, and I've been watching all the Powers this
He
long.
likes
so
like he's always fucking sister.
Y'all know Tommy's not a real person, right?
he's not always. He had a white girlfriend.
I like Tommy.
I like Tommy.
And then he had engaged. He only
know this
two
ain't
black
real,
guys.
right?
He messed with the
You
red.
know you can't really meet these people, right?
Well, I'm gonna meet you.
It don't bother me.
She beat Tommy. Tommy, you still selling drugs?
That would be me. That would be me.
Family. What are you talking
That would be me, was it?
You know what I am waiting
What's
for?
that?
Where is P Valley at?
No, no.
Naked.
I like you, believe it or not.
No.
I thought the gay shit was a little heavy.
What for Uncle Clifford?
No, he was the best.
I like. How was that heavy?
But I didn't have a problem with it. But I thought the show was good.
He's the best.
He was the
Because
best
it
one
came
on
out of
there.
nowhere.
Because
Nobody-
I like it because
Nico.
I like. I say gay characters who are very just sitting in who they are,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
and that's what I liked about
he's
him.
who he is.
Yeah.
And
I
it
have a
wasn't
problem.
overt. It wasn't like on Power.
I lived in Atlanta, so I
Book
didn't
2,
see gay
the
people
two
like
guys on there. On Power Book 2.
Well, I'm waiting on Atlanta. I think it comes this season.
They said it's the last season.
So
Well, yeah, he's done it all.
It was this
He could
week.
have just let it go. But I don't even remember what we're
It's
supposed to be
this
catching
week.
up on.
It's already
Yeah,
out.
No, it's,
Oh, Snowfall comes out tonight.
There's
Oh,
no
it does.
Yes,
It does.
Snowfall
We
comes
ready
on
for that?
tonight.
But you know what I've actually what else I've been watching that I didn't think that I was gonna really like was Cobra Kai.
I love that.
Have y'all
series.
seen that?
Yeah, that's a great series.
But only
You
reason
can't fight, Speedy.
only reason why I watched it because of the Karate Kid. Because I
Very
grew
nostalgic.
up on that.
yeah,
So it's like when they was
never
going back and
watched- I never
forth
watched the
to
movie.
yeah, you got to see the movie and then watch the show.
I'm cool.
But then I watched that and then I started watching what's the Will Smith, the Bel Air just came
Nick
out.
said, I
Was that
gotta watch it. Nick said
It's
good.
actually pretty good.
Yeah, Nick said the Bel Air is good.
It's actually pretty.
You wasn't distracted by the casting.
Oh no,
I didn't care about the casting.
Really?
I wanted them to emulate the story behind it.
Really?
The actors. Of course, you're not gonna find an Uncle Phil nowhere. You're not. You might can find a Vivian. The Carlton character is a little too cheesy for me, but I like the storyline.
Jeffrey was the best.
Jeffrey is amazing.
But
Who plays Jeffrey?
the only thing I didn't like about it was the Carlton character was Carlton is sleep. Will is trying to hook up with Carlton's ex.
Right.
And in the black community, we don't do that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hook up with my cousin's ex.
Right, exactly.
No crossover.
Like that don't even make sense. Like
And
that
he just
didn't
moved
make any
in.
sense.
He just moved in.
Yeah, he just
Yeah, and then I understand he was like, you can't be mad if you come from the hood and you move to Beverly Hills. As a black person, whatever happened to you is over.
Exactly.
So the fact that he was still, it was like white problems. Like he was holding on to stuff that happened in Philly, and I was like, that's not a black reality. Like we don't. We go to our cousin's house for the weekend.
Yeah.
We forget about everything in the
And
hood,
then
you know?
Carlton is made to be like the man of the school. Like Carlton was never the man in the school. Like
Yeah, and then Hillary is not bougie.
yeah, she's like
She was cooking for the
she's like
family. and shit. I
yeah,
was
she's
like,
like
what
trying
the
to come up and
Yeah,
get
I
a.
understand
She's
it.
trying to come up in the industry. Like her mom is like basically putting her in position to win. But like the
But
Hillary
that's
was
not
already
Fresh
like
Prince then.
Right.
Well, they trying to give a new twist on it.
yes, that's what I said. I like the
It's a
twist.
drama? They made it a
It's
drama?
an hour drama. Yeah.
The twist is cool for me. I like the plot. The twist was cool.
So it's just a whole new show. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like the characters weird to look at it because the characters don't look like the
Right.
like
Exactly.
Carl.
Because definitely Uncle Phil was definitely
I
like
think that's why I
Uncle
had
Phil light skinned. You got this black nigga like
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
he's like
I didn't know.
so different. Like,
And the dude all in shape and stuff. You know, Uncle Phil's supposed to be a big dude.
big dude. Yeah, yeah.
Is he a lawyer?
He was a
He's a lawyer. Uncle Phil's a judge though.
he's
I'm
a
sorry.
judge.
He was a judge.
He's-
But this guy's running for
Mayor, right?
mayor or something like that for the town.
What episode you on?
Well, I did all 4 right now.
Oh, there's
It's-
4?
No, it's still coming like every week.
Oh, that's right.
They should switch on Vivs on us.
Is Ashley still
Don't
in
do
it?
that. That's-
Yeah, she's
Just
still
like
in
the
it.
other one.
But she doesn't have like a big part though. Like she comes in and comes and goes.
Which one's actually?
Ashley,
The youngest one.
the youngest
Well,
one.
Tatiana Ali. It's just like
She gonna
always be that.
She was talking so much shit.
Went down the
Tell
wrong-
Jamie.
wrong pipe.
It was just. And then she sat here and did this shit. And dozed your ass off.
I did not doze off.
You did.
Burning your throat. is it?
I actually
You're
watched.
alcoholic.
Actually,
Yeah,
I watched
Swell it.
Bruh too. Have you guys seen Bruh?
Bruh.
It was less.
It's a Tyler Perry joint.
Dark one was 8.
It's, oh no, this one's 30.
On
I
BET
took
BET
this
Plus,
one.
yeah.
Is it good? Oh yeah, I know about that. Is it good?
It's. I actually watched. I watched both seasons, bruh.
I'm kidding. The one you got over there, Tyler Perry.
No, I
Is
think
it
that's
something?
it. No.
See, the first season
Had a
was
kid, right?
was a little, but then the second season kind of picked up
I
a
can't
little
do
bit.
Tyler Perry anything.
Cause it's like more. It was more things
Yeah, this
happening.
is what-
It's more. He could do you. Look, it was more relative things that was happening. Like this could be relatable in somebody's family,
you
like
can
in a
identify.
relationship. Yeah.
Do you ever seen Johnson?
No.
It's good. It's good. D.L. Hughley is an
Johnson?
earthquake. It's called Johnson. They're about 4 men. They're friends. They're all Johnson, like
This brand new?
English. Yeah. No, it's been on. They got a second season pickup.
Is it on Apple TV?
It's on Ion Bounce, but they play it on Ion Network.
Okay.
And actually, they're the top-rated show on Bounce.
I also watched. I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
checked into it. It's called Lost in Space.
That's good.
It's amazing. I loved it.
Is it like the TV show?
No, it's
No,
it's
I think I saw the trailer for it.
It's amazing. Like it's called.
What was it about?
It's really about these people. It's a family. They get lost in space, and there's a lot of other stuff going on. Then they get in tune with these robots, and these robots basically came to kill the people. But basically, one of the robots like was broken, and the little kid fixed him, and then it changed him into like a good robot. So now they go into finding all these other things. Then a whole bunch of robots come, and they like, oh, we figured it out. They're broken, so now let's fix them so they can be on our side. So
Is
we
it
can.
animated?
No, it's a.
No, it's real. Like
No,
real life.
what's the one they said to watch? Nick Bug me?
Bug.
I'm bugged.
Where
B-U-G.
in that one?
There are robots that live in the house with with people.
I don't think I've seen it.
Bug.
They won't live bugged. Yeah, the big bug or something like that. Shit was stupid as.
It was.
I can't. I usually give whatever it is 15 minutes, and if it ain't going,
5
like
minutes.
fuck out of here, with that goofy ass. Shit.
Any
What was that series? That Asian series? When
Squid
Games. Did you like Squid Games?
that was okay for
It
me.
was hard.
Games?
I liked it.
I liked it,
It was-
but wasn't
and
that graphic?
it was brutal.
It was brutal and graphic,
It was brutal.
but I liked the plot too. That
No,
was
but
cool.
Maestro, I kept trying to get Maestro to get into it.
Oh,
He
yeah.
couldn't get into
The
it.
highest rated.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
But I feel like it was stupid at the
They're
same time, but it was
nominated.
good at the same time too, though.
So they got picked up for like 2 more seasons,
Squid Games? It's probably gonna push
You know,
it.
and
no.
then they got all this money from Netflix. Netflix chipped them.
I know they did because
The
everybody
guy
was
that made
watching
the
it.
series didn't get a lot of money.
No, I'm saying they're about to.
Oh,
They're
okay.
about to. They're just about
They
to.
sent us the screeners.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got mine.
I got mine too.
I'm in WGN. Anyway,
We're all
you
in
guys
the
are
same
just
boat.
screen actors.
Whatever.
I'm WGN.
Speaking, can I do a speaking of actors? Okay, I just got a phone call. Director just called me, and gave me a role.
Oh, you did not.
Going to cross my legs.
Something wrong.
Hey, you know they gave me 40. They gave me 40. They gave me
I'm
40.
born and raised here, and I usually never. I'm in LA every once in a while, so I happen to go. I grew up in LA on 80th and Normandy, where she was going to move, not that far. And I'm going down Figueroa, and I totally forgot from back in the day all the hoes on Figueroa. I'm thinking they got a life and moved on. So I'm on Figueroa, stop at the light. I'm like, okay, out here with short mini skirts on. I'm like, and I went,
Man, look.
oh shit. It's these women are still out. It ain't changed.
Yeah.
I
thinking
haven't been
somebody
over there in a while.
Jefferson Park.
Whole lot of hoes.
I haven't been over there in a while because I used to. I moved. I was at
Shelly, if you buy pussy, do you think that they carry COVID?
No.
They got like
I'm
right.
not gonna buy no pussy this week. It's COVID.
Right. You got your vaccination card, baby. Where's your vaccination? Did you get both of them?
Because all that shit is fake.
I'm gonna put my dick out the window. You might have COVID.
Right. Exactly.
Dad took my son's card and made a dupe, and I'm like, it pisses me off.
What does it do?
Why does it piss you off?
Because they have the same name.
Why does it piss you off?
Because you're running out here. Because he had COVID and was at the gym and then passed out. So I'm like, you're
He passed out at
No,
the
he
gym?
did not.
freaking
He went to
spreading
the gym
COVID.
with the COVID.
Yes.
So can I?
That shit ain't real.
COVID. So I really believe COVID is real and it's not real for several reasons. I don't
Definitely
know.
the cold.
Yeah,
Flu.
but
Yeah.
I feel like if you can get over it, like you do the flu or whatever, it's okay to get it. But then it's like you said, you was upset that he duplicated the vax card. So why would I sit here and put a vaccine inside of me that nobody knows is gonna change or anything, and then it's like killing people even more. Mm-hmm. So why would I want to put a vaccine inside of me?
But is it killing?
Not just one, but two.
Way many deaths during COVID before the vaccine.
But the deaths are not from COVID. The deaths are they have other underlying issues that are being.
That's
I have family members
that
do
know that they created this in the lab, and it's on the CDC
I just feel like, what's the
website.
point of pushing the vaccine if you can still get it and you can still spread
Exactly.
it? What the fuck is the point?
It's
Why do we have to
It's
be?
the same thing if you have AIDS and they give you medicine. Like it doesn't take it away, but it.
I believe if you get the vaccination, that if you do get the whatever's going to happen, you're not going to die.
Right.
But 98.9% of people are not dying who get it anyway. Not even before.
I know.
I am unvaccinated. They said I had COVID. All I couldn't do was stop sneezing. I literally could not stop sneezing.
That's because your body.
That's my whole point. But that's the whole point, is that it's how healthy you are as a person. It determines on how this virus
I can attest to
family
what
members that
no,
died of
right,
COVID.
exactly.
So,
because I know exactly what you mean, because I have family members that passed and they were very, very healthy and passed of COVID.
So do you not believe it's real?
No, I said I do, but I don't, because it's just like.
Well, it's either you do or you don't.
I'm serious. I'm in the middle.
You fucked the hoe, you didn't. Did you fuck?
I'm in the middle because I understand it's real. Now I understand this. I understand it's real, but I just don't understand it all the way.
I think now it's not as bad as it was.
So we'll do this.
They created
Aaron, did you get the shot?
No.
Shot?
No, I got. No, what did he say? I'm immunized.
Hilarious. That's what white people say.
I'm immunized.
I'm cool. I'm fine.
Ask me again, Speedy.
You get shot?
I can go to the gym.
I can get it in the venue.
Go where I want to go.
You ever show the card, the motherfucker don't even look, you go,
They don't look. They just want to. They're just doing it for the cameras. This is
my vaccination card says my name is Speedy too.
Exactly. What you got? The Moderna, the Johnson, and you got the Pfizer
At the same time. I'm like, Speedy, I'm coming.
So we're the only two vaccinated.
Right. Well, shit.
I'm vaccinated.
I mean, hey,
on paper.
We're talking about
dude,
real life.
I said I can go where I want to go.
I don't trust you.
I mean, praise the Lord, I have not caught COVID.
Yeah. And I haven't caught it either. And
I haven't either.
I didn't get the shot.
Well, I always said when I did get it,
Speedy thought he was gonna die.
This nigga asked me if I wanted his truck.
Well, yeah, I must say it was some moments I sat on the couch and I went, this might be it.
No. That's because the COVID just sat in your stomach. That shit sat right there.
Most common denominator of everything was when they said no mask. The minute they told everybody you walk around without a mask on is when I caught it.
That is when, yep.
It's exactly when I caught it.
But
before that, when people were wearing masks, kind of coming and going, never
So
caught it.
now they just dropped it.
Yeah, it's done.
And now they're gonna, there's no mask now.
There's going to be a lot of mass sickness.
Well, that's how I felt. Like I went to the Taste of Inglewood for the Super Bowl. And I didn't have a mask on. And then I couldn't stop sneezing for like 2 days. So I was like, oh, I must have got it again.
I never really wore a mask. So like, even when they told me like, do you got a mask? No, I don't have one.
Into stores and
I just never
So
wore.
you that dude that we go, no, and you keep shopping.
I actually got banned from American Airlines. For
I
not,
know you did.
For not having it. But I did. The only reason why, because the stewardess was like harassing me. He was like a guy of the guys.
Yeah.
He was one of them. And he
Guy
kept bothering, but I was eating.
That's fucking hilarious. I might have to use that one.
He was a guy of the guys, and I was eating, and he came over there like, "Sir, you're gonna have to put your mask on. You cannot do that." It's on the plane.
Oh, you lucky they didn't put you off.
No, they did. This was right before we. This was right before we took off.
Dropped this motherfucker right on Figueroa.
American.
In the air. Push him out over Figueroa.
So I'm like, "Sir, I'm eating." He's like, "No, you have to put your mask over and chew with your mask." I said, "No, I'm not gonna do that.
No, you don't.
I'm not finna do that. I promise you."
On the airplane.
And he came back again, "Sir, I'm not gonna tell you again. You have to put your mask." I said, "I'm not gonna tell you again. I'm eating, and you need to stop bothering me." So he said, "Don't worry about it, cause you can actually get off that." I said, "Listen, I'm cool." So then he sent a black lady over there. She come over like, "Sir, can you put your?" I said, "Ma'am, I just told you that the man was sitting here bothering me. I got my mask right here on my chin, but I'm eating. When I get done eating, I'll put my mask on." She said, "Okay, well, you're not listening." Then he came out like, "Sir, if you don't want to get, if you can get," I said, "Listen."
Now white people looking at you.
Not all the people. Everybody looking at me.
You're an angry black man.
But no,
They got the cameras out.
They was with me.
At some point, somebody gonna do this shit.
They was with me. There was a white lady. She said, "Oh, just leave the guy alone. He's eating his food." She said, "I've got places to go. Just leave him alone." I'm like, "Yeah, listen to her. Listen to Jenny because she gonna help me out."
So you sitting there.
So then they come back like, "Sir, you're being insubordinate. We're just gonna stop the plane, because we
Stop the
taxing.
plane?
We're bagging up.
Oh, you haven't left yet.
We haven't left yet.
What are you eating? Nigga, I thought you had to.
I was eating some chips and some. I was eating.
Yeah, I would've been
Don't bother me.
I'm thinking you in the air and
No.
they bringing the food and you were eating everything.
No, it was just before we were taxiing
snacks.
out. I got snacks. I'm eating. I'm enjoying myself. I'm on my
So
way
they
to
stopped the
Memphis.
plane. Oh, no wonder the bitch said, I got places. Okay, so they stopped the plane.
So they started the plane. Then they taxi back to the thing.
No,
She-
they
then they
gonna
come back
charge
and try to get me. I'm not getting off this plane. Y'all got me messed up.
The marshal.
You cross your legs?
Right, like
I wasn't getting off because I felt like they was bothering me.
Well, you getting off.
So
You don't get off. So what happened?
As a light skinner, I'll hold my guns. Like no.
No, we could do this the
You're not,
easy
you're
way
not finna do
or
this.
the hard way.
So she said, sir, we're gonna bring the authorities. Okay, bring the authorities. Bring them.
No,
Okay.
they will.
So they come on the
So
plane.
now they come on the plane like, sir, what's going on? I said, man, it's bothering me. He's like, okay, we'll try to figure it out. Then they go back. The one officer, he's like, all right, we understand. We're gonna figure it out. So they go back and talk to the stewardess. She over there in the front. Then all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, due to da-da-da-da-da, we're gonna have everyone evacuate. So everybody had to get off the plane.
So they mad as fucking you.
They like, oh, come on, why you serious?
He got his chip. Excuse me, bitches.
You know what?
Whenever
Whenever somebody's telling me a story and they say this, I know that the other person on the other side of that is right. They talking about. They talking about I got to put a mask
So
on.
now everybody got to get off.
So we all get off, and then this black man comes. He says, "Sir, can I talk to you for a second?" So I go over there, talk to them with the.
Now the
officer.
plane left.
No, they haven't left yet.
Okay.
They like, listen, you got to da 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 da. I'm like, man, listen, I got asthma. Okay, y'all bother me. I'm trying to eat my chips.
This was
I
reach
got
for your
asthma. I even have my inhaler with me. So I got asthma, so I can't breathe and chew and put my mask on at the same time. What is this going on? Y'all tripping?
This is funny
So
as
then the
fuck.
lady, she's like, oh no, he's not getting on the plane. He's not. Matter of fact, you're not flying Air American ever again. So,
are you banned?
Banned.
Oh yeah, he's definitely.
now that was like a year and a half ago. They was like,
The
you banned
minute
for a
the
year.
plane goes
But how would
back,
they know?
he's banned. He got to go.
Because
When
your
you go
government
and,
ID.
when you go get a ticket.
But I mean, do they have your name on the
Yeah,
No, they got
he's
you.
on- he's on the
It's
computer.
what they call a
It's
no-fly
in the
list.
computer.
Yeah, he's on the computer.
It's on the computer. So
Like a
I even
terrorist.
tried it again.
Like even if you go to other airlines, it'll pop up.
Damn.
Yeah, so I had to that night I had to go. I had to leave, get a hotel, and come back with United and go where I was going. I had to pay for another flight.
Did they give you your money back?
Yeah, they gave my money back.
Of course.
But I had
Lucky
to.
it was in Disneyland. 'cause
Fuck
they
American.
banned
They
you
ain't
for
never
life.
on time nowhere.
Yeah, but I can get back on American Airlines now. That was like a year and a half ago.
I can get
Yeah,
that.
I know. If I was on that plane, I'd be like, "Come on, nigga, put your mask."
I would put the mask on your face.
So I'm talking
What
to my
were you
dad.
eating?
Some chips. I was eating chips.
He was
Why
being
didn't you eat
defiant.
He hadn't took off yet.
He was being defiant.
They were still putting the bags on.
Yeah, well,
He could be eating the chips then.
I
That's how I
was
feel.
eating
No, he
flaming
was being
hots.
defiant.
Well, here's the
I know,
thing.
but on the airlines they tell you if you eat, put your mask on. Like, take
No,
it.
they
put
never
your mask
told- they
on.
didn't tell me
they
that.
The
never
flights
did.
I've
They
been
have
on,
told,
they
they have said that like you gotta when you put it on when you put it in your mouth you gotta put
Yeah.
it in. Then
They
chew.
said once
right.
you no, they
I'm
never
not
said
doing
There's
that.
an order to it.
No,
Yeah,
they
they
said
said
once
that.
you finish eating, then put it back.
Yeah,
on.
once you finish, but it's been like shit. It's been some people, some buttholes. They'll mess around and be like, hey, if you're eating, you gotta put your mask on while
Yeah,
you're
I'm not
chewing.
That's if you. I fly a lot, and
And you
I've
eat
had
a
no
lot,
problem.
too,
And I eat
so,
a lot.
like,
I've had no problems.
Never
I
fly
haven't
with
had
him.
any problems.
I'm sorry. I
That
cannot
bill
fly
gonna be
with
high.
you.
Look.
I purposely book red eyes
Shelly's not flying.
in
with
hopes
you.
that people are sleeping
got
and
you,
not
Shelly.
unmasked.
She's
But
never
Shelly,
flying with
I
you.
fly a lot. I mean,
She's
I
never
fly
flying with you.
every other
Never
week.
Well, I'm not flying on your
Shelly's
flight.
not flying with
Yes,
you.
you are. I
No,
got us a
fucking
flight.
no.
You got a frequent flyer man. Who you fly with?
Good.
Southwest.
American and
Dude on dude.
Dude on dude airlines. That's funny.
Hey, bitches.
Okay.
Pull your mask up, bitch.
Scoot over.
Hey, dudes board
Everybody, cheek. Nut to butts.
Excuse me, that's my seat right there, sir. You said C49.
No, what'd you call them? What'd you call them?
The guys of the guys.
The guys of the guys.
Dudes in zone 1 can board now.
I'm gonna still be wearing my mask
Ooh,
on the airline.
and let me tell y'all, let me give y'all a trick.
Really
If y'all fly Southwest, or a matter of fact, anywhere, when you get your flight, if you like in like maybe zone B, C, or anything like late, especially with Southwest, before they board, go tell them you need extra time. Extra time, they're gonna put you right in the front, right after they do the.
What if they ask for a reason? Like, what's your reason?
They can't ask you. It's your
You need
discretion.
extra time to board.
But it gives you, it bumps you past all the other boarding from A to.
I had to do that with
Okay,
the
back up.
disability.
So I get to Southwest. They haven't boarded yet.
They haven't boarded. So when you go get your ticket,
Tell them you're pregnant.
no, just tell them you need extra time. They gonna say you need extra time. Yes, I need extra time, sir. My knee or whatever.
Whatever
It
it
really
is.
does have that.
You can say whatever.
I really do.
And they gonna put on your ticket. They gonna say extra time, and then you're able to board after the
A group.
the
Preferred
the
members.
preferred members and all that. When they go before A1 go, you can go right before them.
I board
I know
first
that.
because of my shoulder disease.
What's wrong with you?
I had shoulder surgery.
For real?
Do you have to show proof?
What that got to do with getting
No,
on
you
the
don't
plane
have to
first?
show proof.
I had
You know
to
what?
read.
Did you guys know? Oh, let me tell you a little.
No,
Yeah, go ahead, Aaron.
And they wheel you through with a wheelchair.
Do you know that there's different prices for military
Yeah.
if you're
Yes.
active military, and they don't check?
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. You just call over the phone, say you're active military. They'll give you the military discount,
That's
and you
true.
go home. Because I was
When
trying
I
to get
was
somewhere
military
one time.
wife.
I'm scared. I'll get to the
Play-
thing and they go, let me see your military ID.
She's right. You call, you play platoon in the background.
I need to book a flight. Yeah, and when you get to that, they don't ask you to bring any proof because you can say you can be either the active military or the spouse of.
I was the spouse.
And I'm
I
flying
brought-
to go
they
see
didn't
my
check
husband. They don't give
They
no
did?
fucking military ID card if you ain't in the military.
How much of a discount is it?
Oh, significant.
It's pretty significant.
Yeah, I got a nice.
Really?
I got a nice discount the other day at the airport. I had on a hat, but it actually said Venice Beach. It said California, but you know the military hat. And the lady goes, "Are you in the military?" She looks at me. "Are you in the military?" I was like,
No, you know, you say yeah.
You said yeah?
I said, "Yeah," and my bill was like $20. It went down to like 14.
Like, who are you talking to?
So
I want to say it was like something like maybe almost 200, and it went down to like 73. It's a
Yeah.
significant.
But
You
they
did
give
that,
you
Aaron?
they give you like an employee. It's like almost like an employee discount.
Yeah.
So you basically pay
Yeah,
for like.
but
the
I would
taxes.
hate for somebody to be like, so what
You could just say I'm the
what
spouse
branch
of-
are you in?
say
And I'm sitting there
hoorah.
going, God damn.
You say
You got to
hoorah.
research
That's
all that. You got to
say.
get your lie together before
Yeah,
you
you
can get out
gotta
the
have
No,
all
you
that.
gotta
How about
say.
I don't do that?
You gotta say
Then
hoorah,
pay top dollar.
and they don't question
and
you.
you got to speak
We still don't get
military.
to the same place for
Did I
my
tell-
$73 ticket.
Did I tell you I'm in the Writers Guild?
Are you?
I'm WGA.
Speedy, you
But
got
not
to
PGA.
you got to speak military when you call to book your ticket.
You gotta be
I need to
PGA.
speak to your captain.
Your superior.
So you can only do that when you on the phone. You can't do
No,
that
when
when you
you're
at
in
like
person,
there.
they're supposed to ask for
In
ID.
person, they'll probably ask you, but
Yeah,
if
they
you
do.
book it like weeks in advance and you do it over the phone, you can just be like, "Oh, I'm going to go visit my husband. He's stationed in Kentucky or wherever the fuck you
That's what
going."
Wanda's going to say?
But I always thought you could book your flight online.
Huh?
Fucking
I always thought it was
asshole. You're
you could book your
fucking
flight
asshole.
Fucking ass.
No. If you're doing the military thing, you have to
Right.
call to have the people over the phone do it. I don't think you have because I think when you do it online, they ask you for stuff.
And you could be gay in the military now, right?
Huh?
So Speedy can call.
You always.
My husband is in Saudi Arabia. I'm just trying to get to him. I miss him.
That was the best one you had?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
He was waiting on
Stupid.
You know
He
what
was
I asked
waiting on
somebody if
that.
it was a good one?
Right.
You
My,
can go,
my husband.
you go repeat
I
it?
haven't,
Build
seen
on
my,
it.
I haven't seen my husband in months.
He
Come on,
told you
Speedy.
don't build on
You laugh at your own joke.
that.
Hey, it only got to be funny to me.
I guess you got a point there. My bad. I thought it had to be funny there.
I laugh inside.
I thought it had to be funny anyway.
Shit.
I think we got
Right.
everybody. Because you told us your shows. Got your shows.
Wu-Tang.
Well, you ain't really seen shit.
But 1883.
Wu-Tang.
It's a good show.
I don't know what that. What the fuck is that?
I told you, if you rewind the show.
I tried to watch the show from a girl from Ozark.
That's the shit. It's good.
It is the girl that plays the.
Oh, Jennifer Garner.
Yeah.
Her name
Wait,
is Garner.
what show? Yeah, that,
She has her own show.
Yeah.
it's called
It's I guess with a girl. She.
Is that Rebuilding Honor or something like
I
that?
follow,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
I tried to watch it, but I seen her on that show though.
Yeah. It was too much. Again, I don't feel like doing series no more.
Yeah, series is getting me. Yeah, I think I'm serious out.
Unless it's like
watching reality
Power
shows.
Book 3 where it comes on once a week, I can do that. I'm not gonna binge it.
So how y'all think? What's the name
American
gonna
is
be?
good.
I was just finna say All American.
All American
I watched
is good.
All American.
The new one, right? It's
I
another-
tried to watch. I binged
All
it.
America is
but it
really
had too
good.
many episodes, and they were all an hour. After like 8 hours, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to come back to
The
this.
attention deficit kicked in.
Yeah,
have to
All
come
American
back
was
to
pretty
this.
decent though.
I think series are dangerous because you ever watch a series so good when it's over, you don't know what you're gonna do with your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck, now what? So, series, for me, I'm like,
What about you like People Like Us or
People Like Us.
I think that's the word.
Never heard of
I
that
heard it
show.
got canceled.
Yeah.
Well, they
It
had
did?
that run. I thought it was good.
I don't remember seeing the finale.
I think they're back.
Like you
No, it
remember?
was
Do you guys watch This Is
Yeah,
Us?
'cause I saw somebody. Yeah.
This is
I
the
tried
last
to
season.
see
Every
it.
which
episode.
one was that? This is us.
Well, yeah.
It's
How many
you're
times
gonna
a big girl gonna cry? God
What
damn.
big
cry
girl?
every
This Is
episode.
Us?
Big
Every
white girl.
episode.
A big white girl
Every-
cries every show.
Okay,
Because you have no heart.
this is very insensitive.
I haven't seen This Is Us.
Let me
I
set
cry
the tone.
every episode.
What, is it a
Is she
relationship
really that
thing?
big, or does she have on a fat suit?
What is it?
No,
What-
she's
what is
really
it?
that big.
She's really that
Yeah.
big, and
Which
they
means
insure
she's-
her.
The guy had a fat
Which
suit. My
means
husband.
she's a
No
little
fashion.
smaller than that because TV puts on another 10.
Nigga, 10 pounds ain't
Right.
plus
yeah.
or minus ain't taking her nowhere. She's still on the spectrum.
I just, from what I know, and I have never watched the show, I know she cries in every scene when they show her.
Her character as a child, as a teenager, as an adult
Annoying.
is fucking obnoxious.
Annoying.
Is she married to the black
Go
guy?
through that.
And her
Who's she married to?
The funny
Kevin.
guy,
Kevin
tall,
was
funny
fucking
guy
obnoxious.
that's-
But people go through what?
What she went through.
What did she go through?
Being the fat one, like not being the popular, good-looking one.
Yeah, everybody
But
goes
being
through-
fat is a
everybody-
choice. Bruh.
Not when you're like 5.
Sometimes. I'm gonna say sometimes.
I mean, that's your
Unless you have a
Damn,
black
Aaron! There's fat people that say that's not
Okay,
true.
can I ask you
It's
this?
not true. I've been fat. I'm fat right now.
I mean, I saw this baby on TikTok, and this baby is humongo.
Right. What did the parents look like? Probably fat.
No. And that's the problem. Like, it's the parents' fault,
I
not
think
the
we should
kids'
get off
fault.
this
Aaron,
subject.
it's the way you say
somebody's
fat.
feelings get hurt.
Fucking
But
hilarious.
because
But
Probably
anyway,
fat.
but this
because
series-
You
that's
fat
the-
fuck.
That's one
You
of
big
the
old fat,
only-
fat,
Okay,
fat.
so the reason I say that is because
I'm
I
fat.
feel like your weight is
Fat
the only
shaming.
thing that we have, unless there is an underlying medical condition,
That's it.
have 100% control over. You know what I mean? There are a lot of things about your physical appearance that unless you do some type of surgery or you spend top dollar, you're not going to be able to
So Wanda ain't gonna get a hairline?
change it. But working out and eating right
Speedy has
is the
a honey
one
bun
thing
for a
that you
heart.
can say, you know what, I'm sick of this shit. I'm not
Wizard
saying you have to get
of food.
skinny. I'm not saying skinny is healthy. But what I'm saying is like people who are walking around morbidly obese talking about they got curves, you really don't.
But
Right, but if their parents didn't enforce that when they were little, like, that's their parents'
But
fault.
when do we stop blaming our fucking parents? Like,
Well,
when do we take responsibility for being an adult and whatever
let's do this,
happened with my
Aaron.
parents and that's just the past? You gotta, at some point,
it is the parents'
you
fault.
gotta
Here's the thing:
cut the cord.
when you see the parent goes, "Well, I buy what they want." No, I don't. Like I don't buy sodas in my house. We don't do sodas
We
in the
didn't
house.
drink sodas growing up either.
That's what I'm saying. But there's
Red
some
meat,
parents that go, "I'm
pork.
buying cookies," and you wonder why your kid is fucking
yeah.
around fat body,
Right.
and they go, "Well, let's buy my exercise shirt." How about we don't buy a bigger shirt? How about this motherfucker lose weight? How about that?
My
Let's
friend said I
let's go
was
walk.
shaming overweight people with the kids when they're overweight, and I'm shaming the parent. But I feel like you got control over that.
Yeah, you could
The
buy
kid
the right
doesn't
shit.
have
And she
control
said I'm shaming.
over, like, okay, so
What's
have you
wrong
ever,
with-
control.
Can I ask a question?
Uh-huh.
What's wrong with body shame?
nothing.
You should be ashamed to be fat.
You should shame.
Because to me,
You
I
should
see
be ashamed.
laziness.
You should be ashamed to
That's
be
what I
obese.
see when I see
You should
big
not
fat
be-
people. I
you
just
should
think they're
not-
lazy.
You don't know their circumstances.
But what?
Okay,
Everybody ain't got a circumstance. Everybody ain't got a
I do know your
circumstance.
circumstance. You won't get up and walk.
Some
hate
people
walking,
get
that's
pregnant and then they can't
Let's
get
speak
that
in-
weight
let's
off
speak in
right away,
general.
and then they get pregnant again. And then,
There's
like,
no
it piles on.
excuse
Some
to
people
be
have
if
thyroid
you.
issues.
That's fine, but you should be ashamed to be fat. If you are obese, you should not be proud of that. You should be ashamed that you can't control your eating habits. You're an adult.
But it's not always.
What
Say
fat person
no.
talks with joy like this? Yeah, nigga, I weigh about 500 pounds.
Yeah, push yourself away from the table.
Try everything and still can't
Now,
lose the weight.
all you gotta do is try stop eating. It's not that hard, Shelly.
Cause I watch
but that's not
600
gonna
pound
make you
life.
lose
Them
weight.
niggas
It's
is trying.
Yes, it
When
will.
you go to a trainer,
Ask
they will
homeless
tell you
people.
do not stop
Shelly,
eating till
ask
you're
homeless
there,
people.
'cause you will
Can
gain
show
it
you
back.
how to lose weight. He had no
Wanzer.
fat people in his
Who?
camp.
Wanzer.
He didn't have fat people in his camp.
Wanzer.
That's
He didn't have fat
no.
people in his camp.
Wanzer got a good point though. If you don't eat, it's hard to gain weight. That's all I'm saying.
Wanzer.
There were no.
It's easy to gain weight. Once you do something, you're gonna gain weight.
Yeah. We gonna get
Wanzer.
Hey, that's a snap. That's a Snapple fact though.
Stop.
There was no fat slaves.
I'm a.
There was no fat slaves.
Hitler wasn't like, we can't get this one skinny.
Would you stop?
He won't fit.
He won't. I don't understand. He won't slim down.
All right, can I ask a question real quick?
Open the double doors.
Let me ask this question. Let me to change the subject real quick.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
So since we were talking about
Fat people.
some things that
We're
you
gonna get paid and
control,
we'll go back to the show and
can
cancel
you
it.
control anxiety?
What the fuck is it?
Yes.
Oh, I have anxiety and I cannot.
I feel
control
like
it.
anxiety.
Okay, boom.
I
What do
have
you
anxiety.
of?
Yes, you can.
What do you have anxiety
Like
of?
everything.
No.
That's what I don't understand.
Name one thing.
What is
you have.
anxiety?
Okay.
But how does
So you
anxiety
got-
manifest itself? Because everybody says they have anxiety, and I'm just trying to
chemical
grasp,
imbalance.
Exactly.
how does it show
It's a
itself?
chemical imbalance.
Literally, like it just takes over you. Like
But
there's
how?
nothing you can tell me that's gonna change anything in that moment.
I can
But
help
takes
you out,
over you
Shelley.
how? Like
COVID's been out
you
2
have,
years and
like
you're
you
still
start
alive.
breathing
Can I
different,
explain the
or you can't
scientific part of
focus,
it?
Or
I
I said
can-
takes over you how?
I can
Like
explain.
literally, you can't focus. That's
I can
all
explain
you think
it.
about.
Maybe I have anxiety because my attention span is trash.
That's not what
That's
it is.
ADHD.
That's called ADD.
I have that too.
That's not anxiety.
Resident therapy.
I have
So
ADHD.
usually you start to your endorphins start to increase, your adrenaline starts to pump when you have anxiety.
So the dolphins.
So that can be triggered by anything.
Wait,
though.
what was the first thing you said?
Endorphins.
Your
Dolphins.
female.
Your dolphin.
So
Your
things that make you excited. So it brings on
When
excitement.
you
right?
work out or have like your
dolphin
endorphins
doors.
So right, so it can either get a good feel, a relaxing feel, it can get
Right.
excitement.
Okay.
Sometimes people
You see,
confuse
It's
being
your
excitement with
serotonin.
anxious.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you can kind of be
Now I've
excited
seen
to do
her.
Your
something.
serotonin
Now
levels
I'll say this
Right.
much about Shelly. She has anxiety.
I do.
She just does. And I tell
So-
the greatest story ever was the fire is on the
It wasn't
other side of the
anxiety.
world.
That was
Fire
just
was
worry.
on at the 5 freeway.
On Figueroa.
Shelly lives down the
No,
street.
he's lying.
So let me
It was on
finish.
Devonshire.
Shelly, can I finish?
God.
The fire was at the 5 freeway.
Mm-hmm.
Shelly lives down the street. Shelly came here with all her belongings packed in the car. I said,
No.
Shelly,
That's not anxiety.
where are you going?
Safe.
She said the fire is really close. I said, the one by the freeway? Yes. And they said it's coming. And I said, well, why'd you pack all your
Is it
shit?
by the freeway?
Because I want my shit to burn up. I said, you know how many shit got to burn up before it get to you?
It literally was a few
The
blocks
whole
away.
world got to
I
burn up.
promise you.
It was not a.
It was on Devonshire.
Shelly Rio.
I
It was at the
lived-
5 freeway.
It was on. Do you know where Devonshire is?
No, I don't.
Okay, well,
Okay,
Devonshire.
we'll go with Devonshire. You're on.
I'm off of Nordhoff, which is literally where my son's school is.
Do you
That's
have
like 4 or
renter's
5
insurance?
blocks. No,
Because I heard a lick.
no. But
Yeah, renter's insurance definitely.
I
heard a lick.
packed our birth
Like,
certificate,
nigga,
social
my
security cards,
laptop burnt
passports,
up.
like important
My
shit.
TV.
Like I didn't
Shelly,
have
You
like.
could order another
our
birth
clothes.
certificate. You didn't have to pack that.
Listen.
You can go online.
Listen.
Okay, well, let me tell you this, Shelly. So
Yes.
everything that you packed in your car, like all of your
Yes.
documents, you should scan them and put it on an external flash drive. So then if that happens again, all you have to do is just grab your flash drive and go.
That's
Because you wasted
versus
20
getting
minutes
all that
packing
stuff.
I didn't waste
documents.
nothing because I felt very safe.
Yeah,
But-
her
but
whole
no,
car was
but-
full of documents and chairs.
You don't know how
And
old you
now
are? Why you
everything's
need a
in one
birth
little
certificate?
box in case we ever just have to grab and go.
Yeah, put it on a flash
But
drive.
the fire never came to your
But that
house.
wasn't even anxiety. That's like you know.
So,
That was-
so how do
that was
you
not
so how do
anxiety.
you feel like you can get over anxiety and certain like
Fires.
certain things like that's happening in your life?
I mean, I do take edibles.
Well, then there's
That really helps.
There's that.
So like say for instance if you was doing your hair today to come to the
Impossible.
to here and your hair was like totally messed up, would that give you anxiety?
Oh wait, I wouldn't come. I actually almost didn't come.
So,
It's funny that you
but,
say that.
so my question to you is to overcome anxiety, why don't you just put a hat on?
a hat. Oh my god.
You don't wear
You
hats?
ever wear hats? I don't think she ever.
I have a
wear
lot of hair. Hello.
The
So
only
why-
thing that's going to help Shelly is reincarnation. She needs a brand new life.
So when you're doing your hair,
Fuck.
Shots.
you don't have like different styles you can put your hair in?
Where are we
Not
going?
that I like.
No.
I'm talking about anxiety. I'm trying to see how she can overcome anxiety if those type
I mean,
of things
honestly,
were to
I
happen.
don't know if there's literally anything. And then like
medication.
I could probably.
I will, yeah,
So
medication.
is it
But
about
then, I think that's
everything?
stupid.
Like, so like just going to the grocery store gives you anxiety, or like going out? Is it
Like,
certain activities?
things that I can't control gives me anxiety.
And she needs to
So
control.
can I?
So
Can
are you a control freak?
Can I?
I am.
It's not that.
It's
Can I?
in the
Can I
DSM-5.
explain this to people?
Please
Because
do.
y'all just throwing
You have
around
anxiety?
terms. Yes, I
It's
do
on
have
the
anxiety.
DSM-5.
So this is interesting. So anxiety, to boil it down, is usually when your brain is overactive and things you're imagining can happen. Right, so you're not sure what can take place in this scenario.
Contingencies.
So all these different scenarios can fire off at one time, right? That's usually how people have to deal with anxiety. It's all these different scenarios combined into this. That's what Shelly's saying. If you leave in the house and my hair's not done, but what if this happened? What if I have to go here? All these things can now come into play just based off this one scenario. So one of the things I had anxiety with was fighting as a kid, right? So I took box lessons. My dad playing boxing. The first thing the guy taught me was he punched me and said, "Look, that's as hard as you're gonna get hit in this class. In this class, nobody's gonna hit you harder than that. So you can relax. Everything after this is gonna be softer than that punch." So it's just dealing with your realities and what you can actually control. Because if you've never been in a fight before, your brain can.
You say your dad did that? You say?
No, so my dad put me in a boxing class, right? One of the first lessons I was taught in the boxing class was how to control your anxiety.
I thought
Right?
you said he hit you.
No, it was
It said-
the first thing they teach you is how to control your anxiety. It's normal to have anxiety in a fight. That's the normal reaction, right? Most people call it adrenaline, right? When you learn how to control it, it's called adrenaline. But at first, it's called anxiety because you're not sure what can take place. If you're going to get hurt, anything can happen. So once he was able to settle that part down, I was able to control it and understand that I just have to be aware of what's possible, what's not possible.
But here's the thing.
No, I had to.
But you got punched, so you knew what to expect. Like I have anxiety with COVID.
Thank you, Corey.
Right.
So until I hope I never get it. But
Right.
I got sick like I don't know a few months ago, and I literally was like, "This is it. Like I have COVID."
So, like, I
But I was
over-researched.
happy because I was like,
Right,
"If this is COVID, I'm good." And
Right.
it wasn't.
So I over
Can I say this,
things
please?
to compensate
This
for
young
it.
lady came to my studio, calls me an hour later. I have COVID. I said, "How do you have COVID?" "I left your studio." And I said, "Nick, Shelly got COVID." He said, "No, she don't." I
think you guys did a good run with not like having any outbreaks up
great
here.
run.
Yeah, you guys had a great run. So with
From the
COVID,
whole
like
summer.
kind of about to be
No
the seasonal
COVID.
flu.
Right.
How
But
are
I'm like
you
that
gonna-
with the flu.
How are you?
I'm the same way with the flu. Not as psycho.
So you get flu shots every year?
No, I've never gotten flu
So
shots.
how are you obsessed with it?
I'm obsessed with I'm obsessed with trying not to get the flu. Like right now, I'm supposed to be at Disney World. Every year I do the princess run. It's like a huge thing. I'm very excited about
Do you
that.
dress up as a princess?
Yes. And then, but every year I go, I get so much anxiety going because I'm like, oh my God, when I catch the flu, there's 10,000 runners there. Like, it's going to happen.
But why the flu?
So have you never
Because
been
it's
sick
just
before?
flu season.
Right.
And so every time I go, somebody like.
So are you about that like by any type of illness or ailment that you can
No,
contract?
just anything that's going to like take me out for a couple days.
Why can't
So
you
have
go by?
have you ever been sick before?
Yeah, of course. I'm always sick.
But
So
you've
why
never
weren't
had-
you as precautious as you were now then?
Because a cold or like something small is like not that long.
But what is
to get
something
over.
small? Like a
I don't
flu?
know, like a cold. But see, I can't be sick for a week.
So
I
you
don't
know
have
people
time.
have died from colds, right?
I don't have time.
That's
I'm
your-
so busy. I literally run 2 businesses.
That's
Now I
your
have
bit-
my
that's your
OnlyFans.
body
I have
telling
my
you need to
husband.
shut
I have
it
my
down
kid.
for a minute.
Like literally, I'm a hamster wheel. I'm always going.
I heard a lot of
I
conflicting
literally
things
don't
there.
have time to
Husband,
stop.
kids, OnlyFans,
And
Disney.
businesses.
So
What
what?
the
where-
fuck?
Like literally, like I'm an anxious person. Like I have to constantly do something. Like I can't
Disney,
just sit still.
OnlyFans, kids.
How much is your OnlyFans subscription?
I mean,
It's $10.
You gotta up that.
So what are you actually doing? I don't want to get too personal, but what are you actually doing on your
What are you
OnlyFans?
doing?
Being
I
sexy.
refuse to look at it.
Like
Being sexy.
I'm saying, like, because there's certain people, certain women that I know that are making a lot of money and not
Oh,
having sex at
yeah.
all.
I have a friend that made fucking $78,000 this month.
What is she doing?
One of my close friends making
Fuck it.
$50,000 a
Just
month.
No,
Sexy?
she's not. I mean, she does send PPV out of
She sends what?
paid per view messaging. Touching herself.
Oh.
What's it called?
That'll get you.
could you send me that link?
Paid per view.
Why does
You gotta
Shelly's
pay
voice go
for
down?
it.
You know,
I'll pay for it.
Shelly's like this. You know,
I'll pay for it,
I'm
Shelly.
like, what am I
So
doing?
you
with
basically,
this?
Like just Jack.
you're not showing anything. You just are you showing anything or
I'm showing my sexiness.
What does
so
that
that-
mean?
that's
So
what
you
you are
What does
showing.
that
That's a
mean?
no. She's
So
showing
that means
things.
so I've done eye candy modeling back in the day. So that's my main page. My PPV is a little more.
Exclusive.
So just to
Yes,
be clear, and this is for your listeners, Shelly. You are not showing anything braless.
Not on my main page, no.
So
On her
is,
PPV.
there is a
She
page.
said on the
So there's a page where you can get braless.
there's messaging where if you want to unlock my message to see what's in it.
You want to unlock her bra?
But you don't know what's in
Well,
it.
no,
until
so
you
I mean, but
I don't know why.
pay to play.
I don't know why I can't get a clear answer.
like
Maybe
her
I'm not
answer.
asking
She's
clearly.
telling you to play.
Can I see
I like
titties?
that,
Can I see titties? Is there any way?
But when I said
Do you
women
know
cost,
what color my nipples are?
I was
where
like,
you are.
come on, y'all just hate to hate.
Aaron, thank you.
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure
Aaron,
out.
I
I
know.
mean, I'm sure if I'm paying for OnlyFans, I want to know what I'm seeing.
What are you paying for? Is it because women cost? It costs to be in the company of a woman?
What
What are you guys paying for?
If I'm not gonna actually, I mean,
I
told you I will pay for certain women.
Just
Just
not
not
get
you.
to sit across from me and maybe get a blowjob out of me. Like all you get is to jack off on some pictures.
No.
But that nigga,
I'd
run
rather
the
pay
place.
Shelly for a blowjob than
guys
pay
are
you.
I would not do a blowjob.
Whoa.
Double
whoa.
standard.
I'm saying the difference. If I'm gonna pay for a blowjob,
Whoa.
Shelly's gonna get my money.
No, she's
That's all
not.
I'm saying.
Shelly's not getting shit.
Now Shelly wouldn't do that.
No.
So we don't need to use
My
her as an
sister.
example.
That's my sister. You gotta talk to my fucking sister that
Your
way.
sister so is fine.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. My fucking sister, man.
Her fucking sister, dude.
The white friends like, you get the fuck out of my house, man. My sister thinks you're cute.
I'm just saying, if I'm gonna pay,
Yeah, you know.
if one of y'all's gonna get my money,
Well, it's three. It's three.
Shelly, you can have it.
It's three women in
They
there.
gonna throw me under the bus.
Anika,
They gonna throw me
are you
under the
are you
bus.
in the conversation?
Yes.
No,
She's a
I
girl.
tapped out.
She's a girl.
I
If
tapped
you
out.
want to be in the conversation, you can get paid.
I said pay to play.
What are you paying for
I
time?
say
Yeah, how much you paying?
Already,
Aaron?
already.
What's $100 get?
I mean, what
what's
am I
$100 get, Aaron?
No, the question should be,
Now,
what's
Does
the
$100
most?
get Aaron?
I don't
What's
have
the
no
most
bill
that
under
you have
$100.
paid?
Okay, what's a bill? What's
What's
give
a
me
bill?
Give me a
Well,
bill.
I live a very.
Let's just give us one. What's give me one
I
bill?
say pay my rent. That's the
How
largest
much
bill I
rent?
got.
How much rent?
Like $1,200.
What's $1,200?
I wish.
$1,200. What you want for 12?
I wish I had a.
What do I want for
rent.
12?
I have a roommate.
$1,200.
I have a roommate. That's why. Yeah.
Aaron, for you to get $1,200
That's
out of
not
me.
even a lot of money.
Man, she need
What
it
she
all
gotta
right
do,
now.
Waz?
She need it all right now.
What she got to do to you?
Oh man, it's tight.
Would you pay that to be dominated?
To be I could dominate myself. What are you
What
talking
the
about?
hell?
No,
How you
but
take-
you're not into that then, obviously.
No.
Because there's literally
$1,200.
Yeah, what does Aaron get for $1,200? You get to go out. You guys go out.
What do I get for 12, or what does he get for 12?
Okay, what do I
That's
get?
the question.
Yeah, whatever, however it goes.
He
You
don't
go.
set the
Pay
fucking.
for it to get $1,200.
What are you looking for?
What type of services would you
Yeah.
pay for to get for $1,200?
I fuck Aaron's for free.
He fucks
So
errands for free.
Aaron's not, but she's not doing that to you.
But she's
for
not
free.
doing it for you.
No, he's saying my caliber of women. He sleeps with them for free.
right, well, yeah, I'm not gonna pay Aaron.
I doubt it. We don't fuck niggas in turtlenecks, but
I'm not
okay.
Good point, Aaron.
I can't pay Aaron. I can't.
Solid point.
I can't.
But you know what? It's
He said we. She spoke in the third person.
For
He
all
said
the Aarons
we.
he talking
All
about.
the Aarons said no. Motherfucker.
If Aaron's on
A zipped down
Figueroa,
turtleneck, no.
if Aaron's on
You ain't
Figueroa,
gonna
I'm
release
gonna
your
drive.
heat.
I'm driving down to the other section.
You guys have to understand too. With OnlyFans, it's not just about showing whatever.
It says
Like,
OnlyFans.
but again, exactly, it's OnlyFans. Like, I have people that message me in Instagram, Facebook that just want to talk, nothing perverted.
About what?
Just anything. I don't know. They're
That's
a fan
true.
of yours. They watch your
And you said
whatever.
they pay you just to talk to you?
So I'm saying, so OnlyFans, they get that privilege to talk to you because now you're paying your monthly subscription.
Okay.
So
But-
now
but
I'm
not-
gonna
it's
answer
a
my
Privilege
DMs.
to pay to talk to you?
Yeah, when on Instagram, I don't have time to go
I
to my
hate having
Instagram
conversations
and
with
talk
niggas
to
who
every
be-
single
No,
person.
when
Like,
you
I'm
talk
not-
about OnlyFans,
Yeah.
you just don't
So
go
when
right.
you
That's
say
how it goes,
conversation,
I guess.
you mean in text, not in.
in DMs.
Yeah, but not.
But
like
it literally,
calling.
like, not all my DMs are like disgusting. Some
No,
of my
I'm saying
DMs
they
are like
can't
normal.
call you and go, "Hey,
So
Oh,
do you
hell
show
no.
your husband your DMs?
I don't show him.
Because we were talking about.
I mean, but we talk about him.
That's cheating. Here.
No, hold up. No, but you have to understand. If he asked me, yes, I would show him.
No, that's not what we said.
He doesn't.
We said, "Do you show?"
No, I do not.
Why
show
would you
him.
show somebody your
But
text
again, but
message
he
then?
she
made that
said
decision,
she
so now he doesn't want to see what's in there.
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't.
so
Now,
let
if
me
I
ask you this
tell
question.
him,
Let me ask you this question. So, considering you have a husband and he knows that, how long you been doing OnlyFans?
like a month, 2 weeks.
Okay, so it really hasn't been like
3 days.
It hasn't really been rolling like you would like it to be because you just started, right?
Right.
So let's just say you get to
70,000.
Oh my God.
70,000 a month, but you're doing other things to get that 70,000 a month. Do you think your husband will be okay
He's
with that?
asking, we
70?
already
already
hard
discussed-
line in the sand. What's okay and what's not, all that. That's
So
what
it would
he's
never
trying
get
to
to
say.
So
that.
what did he say that was okay and what's
Ain't that
not
what he
okay?
asking?
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry about it.
It's only one of you. Even though you said we would never fuck with zipper.
So what's your hard line in the sand? At what point do you say I'm not gonna do that?
I mean, I've already done that already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You crossed the hard line?
No, I've already said I'm not gonna do that.
No, that's what
I
I'm
mean, I don't know.
asking. So,
I
like,
was
is
confused.
it? Because you're saying you're showing you're sexy, so I'm assuming it's probably a lot of like Showtime.
What's
Sexy.
Showtime?
You know, like they used to have like the after dark, like you know what I
Showing
mean?
booty.
Right. So it's like, what won't you
'Cause
do?
to me,
Like,
I'm
because
like-
I know like Miss B Nasty. She has like a own. Oh, sorry, I
Who's
watch
Miss B
porn.
Nasty?
Okay, so there's this.
She
You
said
do
I
it on
watch
your own time and away from your wife. Okay, so there's this lady named Miss B Nasty who has her
Great
OnlyFans,
name.
right? And she was saying that she's making something like almost close to $1 million a month.
What?
But she's like fucking herself on it, but just herself. Just herself.
I'm gonna
She's
have
just
to watch her.
masturbating on camera.
How much is she making?
She said she's making almost $1 million. She's like an
it's
army vet
possible.
and everything.
It's possible.
So if
What
somebody
was she
said
doing
they're
before?
making
She
a
was
million,
Army
which
vet.
I don't know
Oh,
why
so
you
she
say
wasn't
that
like
because
the public
IRS would hear
eye
that. But let's just say
All
she's
right,
making.
So I feel like a lot of my fans are people that have been following me since
For
I'm doing
years?
videos and
Yeah.
Falling Out and all that stuff.
I'd
So
say
it's-
she
Have
making
you been
about
followed by
$100,000.
anybody that you like personally know?
I have, but I don't know. They say they know me personally.
You wouldn't
but
know
they haven't-
because-
No, I mean like somebody who would be sitting in this.
Oh,
But she wouldn't know. Like if I
Right.
subscribed to
Like,
her
hey, Shelly.
OnlyFans,
No.
she wouldn't know that I subscribed.
right,
or
unless
even
you
been
put your
paying her.
name, and I'm like, wait, are you
Yeah.
so and so?
Yeah.
unless what?
So it's your
Unless you put your
username.
name as your username, like.
Wow.
Because the only thing that you see
Yeah,
is
you
like,
put your
I'm like
name to
Anthony
and a
from
credit card.
Rollout.
I'm gonna put
Bye.
it's not Anthony. You would deny my how much is it?
I would just block you, not tell you.
You would deny my $10?
Yeah,
Shelly?
your $10 ain't worth it.
What?
You can't see it.
Your $10 are not good here.
The only reason I do that is because again I have a small following from my. If I was like Jane
smart.
down the street
It's
that
smart
no one
business
knew,
move.
I would have a complete different name. Nobody would know.
What name would you go with?
I don't fucking know.
Just pick a name.
What's your club name?
What's the club name?
Mine's is Nicole.
Oh, when you're in the club.
Nicole Miller.
Nicole,
Why,
mine is
why
Carmen
do you
Jones.
need a club name, Aaron?
Carmen Jones.
Because you niggas is crazy.
Oh, you're talking about when you're out and someone's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
We used to be Lisa.
It was
I
actually
feel like
Stephanie Nicole Miller. I had a first, middle, and
Not
last in case
Stephanie
they ran
Nicole
up on
I
me.
just tell them my name.
Stephanie
KD.
Nicole Miller.
Who is Katie?
That's my initials.
That's it. Oh, that's
But then they're like,
I'm
oh,
always
you say
Speedy.
KD? Okay.
Hey, it is what it is. This me.
the name all out.
I don't think that's a good name though.
What the fuck?
If I met you and I was thinking your name is Speedy,
Speedy?
Speedy, I'd be
First
like,
thing
oh,
I say,
he
I
burned
can
up.
right.
Like, I
When
don't-
guys
Never
tell me
like
their
you burned
nicknames,
up.
I
I
tell
don't get
people
it.
my name
No,
Smacks all the
baby.
time.
I'm like, okay, your name is Speedy, but like, what's your real name? Like,
You
what's
said-
your mama
when you said
name?
Smacks, I literally thought he likes
When
to
you
smack
get-
girls' asses.
when you
Like,
get
that's literally what
checks,
popped in my
I'm
head.
sure
That's
he
what you
does.
call you Smack?
Like that's literally, I
No,
don't know why you're called Smacks, but I'm like nicknames can like give you a.
Who is Smack?
So
That's
what
my
is
nick- my
Speedy?
nickname.
No, and I would have said I'm a comedian. My name. I go by Speedy.
Okay, but
See,
when,
in my brain, I'm thinking you're too
when
fast
they
and
when they
dead,
give
and
you
I
them
don't
checks
wanna
for them
have sex
them
with it.
comedy jobs, what names
Some
on
of
it?
them are under Speedy. Yes.
They say you could go to the bank with Speedy
Yes.
and it cashes.
Yes.
Who you bank with?
Don't worry about that.
Cause I'm about to cash some shit in your account.
I've gotten I got residual checks that come in Speedy Caldwell for some damn reason. I don't know why.
Oh.
But I think my other manager put that on there, and then he had the checks going to him, and then they got rerouted to me. I'm like, oh, $4. Bowling.
So what made you actually go to the OnlyFans route?
Honestly, I wanted to do it like a year, like when the pandemic started. And I heard about everyone making all this money, but I didn't know what it was, and so in my brain I thought it was having sex or like stripping. So I
It
was
should
like,
be.
But then as time went on, and then OnlyFans changed their platform to have like workout or whatever you want to put on there. Nick kept telling, "Oh, you should sew on there." I'm like, "I'm not gonna fucking sew on OnlyFans. Like that's weird."
With your bra. Hello, everyone.
Just showing my
So,
bra.
eventually-
Making
so
a
I
bra.
did sign up. I just never put anything on there because I was like, I don't know what to do. So then I started subscribing to girls that I knew personally, just to see what are they doing. And so then I saw the extreme, and then I saw the not extreme, and so I was
What
like,
was the not extreme? Like what?
like just bikini, lingerie. Like I mean, it's the same shit.
Doesn't
like
Lisa
the
Ray
eye
have an
candy.
OnlyFans?
She got rid of it.
Why? Because wasn't nobody subscribing?
I told Lisa it's gonna go bad. We all told Lisa it's gonna go bad, and sure enough, she gets it. And dudes kept saying, "I want you. Can you do this? Can you do?" And she just stopped it.
I mean,
But I don't understand that.
Why did her-
Like,
why did
that
her-
was
why
always
did they go
ignore
back
the
from-
message.
why-
Like
why?
if you don't want
She
to.
wasn't trying to do what was.
Yeah, people kept saying
They was looking for diamond.
Yeah, they was like, "Yo, do this,"
Oh,
and they
girl,
never
she's a
stopped.
former
They're not
first lady.
going to stop. if somebody's
But
like,
I mean,
But
to me,
that's
they
what the-
stop.
that's what
If I'm
they-
like,
Well, I mean,
no,
I'm
like,
saying,
it's no.
when I
That's
said
it.
they're not, they are
Right.
that person to stop, but then somebody else goes.
Right.
and
But
you take that
look,
off.
she knows that that's who people are coming to see. So
Again,
I
but,
forgot
but,
she
but,
did
but
that.
if you put your mind going, okay, it's not going to be that way, and then,
But what
and
other-
then
what
the
else?
Wanzers of the world keep going, take the top off. What's up with
But
the
you
titty?
gotta know.
Yeah, but then you can mute them.
Yeah.
Like they still see
But-
your stuff, but you just don't interact with them.
But you gotta know that's what they're coming for.
Yeah, but that's what the OnlyFans is for you to pay your money for them to see what they want.
Thank you. You gotta know what you're
You
coming
don't have to
for.
necessarily
see
do it.
Figueroa.
Okay, so I have a question for the
Exactly.
guys.
You want $40.
Would you guys be involved in like a OnlyFans
No.
type transactional relationship? But she's
No.
not on OnlyFans. She
Can't
just
give my
sends you
money like
videos.
that.
Really?
I don't give out.
Wait,
money
what,
like
I don't know.
What do you
that.
mean?
I don't
What do you
do
mean,
strip-
Aaron?
I
What do
don't
you
do
mean?
strip
I don't get it.
clubs. I don't do none of that shit.
Ugh.
No,
You watch porn.
I don't. I don't.
I
When did
do.
you stop watching porn?
How'd you
I
get a
started
wife?
watching porn.
Oh, don't. He's lying.
Speedy,
fuck?
how'd you
You're
get a
lying.
wife?
Dude, when we were
How'd I
over
get a
there
what?
across
How'd you
the
get a
hall,
wife without paying
his
for
thing
shit?
always
How'd you get a
had
wife?
Tell on him, Shelly.
How'd you get a wife?
Tell on him.
First, they got two shit going on. I'm gonna get to this one in a minute.
Tell
I
on
don't know what the fuck she talking about.
Burn notice.
First of all,
You said you don't pay for shit. You don't do strip. You don't.
I don't pay. I'm not going to strip clubs. I don't pay for no shit like that.
You don't.
Imagine
Pay
if
I don't
got
mind.
good
I
food.
love going out. I love to eat. I go to the movie. I have no problem paying for that kind of stuff.
For
When I was
basic
dating,
Shit I
I'm a
can pay
basic
for
ass
myself.
nigga. I'm basic. Now get your basic ass
He
in
said
the
it with
room.
his chest.
Right. He's doing the Section 8 hand.
But no, I'm with Speedy
there's
on
actual
that.
there's couples on there that you like.
Oh, who I
Section
fuck
8
on there.
Yeah.
Temporary.
Yeah.
Would you be interested if your husband was open to that? Would you be interested?
Section 8.
Are you scared of like your kids
callers don't be
subscribing,
offended.
or you're like their friends?
I'm not scared of my kids subscribing because we've already had this conversation when I decided to do the page.
Look,
Oh, so your kids know you got OnlyFans?
Hey, look, mama gonna do a little something strange for little change.
How old are your kids?
22 and
Oh, girl,
17.
Can I ask you a question, Shelly?
I thought
And
you were
I
like-
mean this, and not just you, but I know other women too.
But they can't answer.
But they grown.
Huh?
Yeah.
They couldn't answer.
No. So my question is, your kids. Do you have kids still in high school?
She
She said 22
I
and
didn't hear her.
17.
Okay.
You were
Okay.
talking in
Okay.
your own
So
jokes.
I was in high school, and I know that
You were an asshole.
I was an asshole. But I know when I was in high school's hard enough without niggas going, nigga, did you see this so-and-so's mom? Do you know what I mean?
But
Yeah,
they're
but how
grown.
would they know I have an OnlyFans?
You don't think they're gonna know?
No.
So this is why they would. This
they're
is
gonna
why
know.
they would. It's a possibility that they can know, because if your OnlyFans is public, then if they just searching OnlyFans and your OnlyFans come up like, hey, this is blah blah blah, $10, they gonna be like, oh shoot, wait a minute, I saw her pick up Brian yesterday.
I'll tell you this though. A, it's private, but B, my 17-year-old, long before OnlyFans, because he was always embarrassed that I did eye candy, Black
Mhm.
Magazine, all that shit. He doesn't tag, like he'll post me on his page. He never tags me. He doesn't want any of his friends on my page because he's paranoid that they're gonna scroll down and see him in like his glasses when he was like in kindergarten.
Mhm.
He's very like psycho. My son.
So like you got an Instagram, right?
Mhm.
So let's say you post a video on Instagram and it goes extremely viral. So now, then what you gonna do? Because of his age, 16 to maybe 21, maybe even lower than that, they on internet more than we are.
Yeah.
So if you go viral, especially they gonna see it on
He's
Instagram.
more concerned about him looking like finding pictures of him when he was younger than my
I didn't
shit
know he wear
popping.
glasses. Like the ones
Right.
you had on when you were a kid.
He should be happy his mom
Yeah.
is a baddie.
Yes,
Right,
he is.
the other shit he doesn't care about. He has friends that have OnlyFans. He
Because
doesn't
I
care.
done ran into a few people that be like, hey man, you see such and such mama, da da da,
Right.
she on here going
Yeah.
crazy.
Right.
Now,
It's
now
like you can't really get
My
it.
nephew,
I mean, again, that's
my
why we've had
nephew's
this
friends be
conversation.
in my
He doesn't-
DM.
True.
Like
okay.
shooting a shot. No, he's 16.
Shooting the shot.
Shooting their shot.
Mhm.
Now,
My
What the
nephew's
fuck is shooting a
friends.
shot?
Like trying to
Trying
holler
to
at
hook
her.
up?
Like trying to holler at her.
Yeah. They're
Oh
17,
shit! I didn't know what
and
the
they're
fuck
in my
that was.
DM.
You're old.
now,
Is that from-
now, Shelly,
On
I-
Instagram.
I would just say that if you've had this conversation with your kids, like you said, and they're strong enough to handle it, and you've had that conversation with them, cool. You know, whatever.
yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, I know that.
Does she need to have it with you? Because you kind
I
of.
mean, it don't need to
But
be
the
cool
funny
with me.
thing
I'm
is-
subscribing. Whether
You
she
got
like it or
$10
not,
on the table.
I got $10. Goddamn it.
Aaron is a little bit more expensive. She's 1,200.
She's 12.
Hey, look, I'm gonna start the private conversation, but I gotta pay for. A great show today, Shelly. That's you.
Listen, I'll tell you this. I don't mix OnlyFans with personal life.
Yeah, nobody.
Well, how
knows
would
that.
you know though?
OnlyFans, because I'm very clear. Like OnlyFans is OnlyFans. My life is my life.
But if I get on OnlyFans and I subscribe to your what's the name, you're not gonna know it's me.
Yeah, you can't. Right, but that's I understand that. But if you're following, if we're on social, if you're friends on Instagram with me, and then you start messaging me some like crazy shit, I shut that shit like no.
I mean, no, if somebody's messaging you some crazy shit, but if
like
somebody,
I expect crazy messages on OnlyFans. I don't expect that on Instagram.
Right. Well, not from people you know. Like I wouldn't.
Yeah, you.
I mean,
Because I done subscribe to one of my friends' OnlyFans. She still don't know I got a subscription for OnlyFans. I was like, damn, what you be on? Like,
tell her.
Every time you see her, how's Bible study?
I had a cousin subscribe that.
Yeah, she told us.
A dude cousin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I know. I had a.
You was
like,
one year? Oh, you was out of town.
Yeah,
She told the story. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you say anything to him?
I sure fucking did.
What did he say?
Because I'm assuming you don't know what this is, but he knew exactly what it was.
What did he say?
And said he was trying to support.
Aaron.
Support?
Where's your hair?
Huh?
Where's your hair? You braided?
Under the hat.
Said, where's your hair?
We've been on date with black women.
Where is
No,
your
I
hair?
didn't.
It's on the dresser at home, Speedy.
No, the last time I saw Aaron, I didn't know it was Aaron. Because Aaron had the
right, but
her hair's taking a
and
break.
I walked
If
right
you date
past.
African
I
American
literally
women, when your hair is wet and you
be
braid it
nice,
up, it's
be nice. Shut up.
substantially
So I literally walked past her, and she goes, "Hey, Speedy," and I didn't know what it was. I was like, "What's happening?" And I gave it a.
And she looks pretty.
If you dated black women, you would know her hair is at home on the mannequin. You would know that.
Right.
See,
oh,
Aaron, I didn't
wait,
say that.
Right,
I didn't. I thought you had it braided. I just thought you had it braided.
I expect these type of conversations.
See, I
You said he got a white baby mama.
No, he said the hair's on the mannequin.
What that got to do with your hair? What that got to do with your hair on the mannequin at home?
I thought your hair was braided. Is what I was saying.
It is braided.
It is braided on the mannequin at
I
home.
look like Felicia under this shit.
It's still braided on the dresser at home.
I look like Felicia with this shit on.
That's funny.
Anyway, I had a great time.
Y'all are assholes.
Can I?
I like what though?
No.
Shelly Rio.
First, I sat next to someone that.
First of all,
wear
that was
masks.
He's still here.
I don't wear masks. I haven't had COVID.
I must say,
I've had sex with a prostitute for $40.
And she was amazing.
And she was amazing.
She was
She was amazing.
And now you have a relationship.
She was thick as hell.
Now you have a relationship.
Are you single?
Not right now.
Now she's dating the girl from 40.
Oh, from 40.
No. We're not. Forever 40. No, I have. I'm currently in a relationship.
You
Yes,
gotta pay every time you go there.
and I told her about this.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yes.
See, look at that. She still got to go. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
She knows about
But see,
all
but
mine.
I have anxiety, and that's why I had to move away from it.
Instagram, baby.
So you got up because
You got community.
I just started having anxiety, like, oh my god, like, I don't know, I was just sort of freaking out.
she got up and went through the
did
wall.
get up.
Dude, you're banging prostitutes and you haven't been vaccinated.
And you went back.
And you went back and you guys
And you loved it.
Nicky, 40. Give me it. E40.
She played you like.
You did it for 3 weeks.
Very nice piece of.
Yeah, she did get up. As soon as you said, I went back, she went, oh my God.
I think she got it when he said Figueroa.
What street you say? What street you say on?
What?
What street you say?
Well, you can't go for that one. Where do you live? What the?
Oh my god.
Oh, you're ding dong.
I don't.
I got 40.
I don't. I speak my truth all the time.
Yeah, that was the airplane shit was fucking hilarious.
All the
That
time.
motherfucker got kicked off, man.
Oh, see, that would have given me anxiety too.
Now,
if I was sitting next to you on
Did
the
somebody
airplane.
videotape it?
No.
It always like got
That you know her.
Not that.
Could be
No, they
TikTok.
actually no, they didn't. They didn't record it.
look online. You might be famous.
Yeah, I know,
Don't
right?
even know it.
You might be viral.
might be virus right now.
It might be virus. It'd be like that. So
Shelly, give your information if you want to give the. Let me see your ring. This is your wedding ring.
No, this is my.
It's an OnlyFans ring.
you done got the wedding ring on.
I do have my wedding, but this isn't my real wedding ring. This is my travel wedding ring.
Hold on. Time out. We got travel rings now.
What is a travel ring?
So I don't know, because I've been working out, and so I swell a lot, so my ring doesn't fit. So I had to get a bigger ring
Oh.
to fit my finger.
Why don't you get the?
So did you pay for
I have
that?
the silicone ones, but I didn't.
Did you pay for that or did he pay for that?
I paid for it.
That's nice.
Well, but this ring I paid for. The other ring he paid
So
for.
does that because you paid for it? Does that show him that you are still embedded into the marriage?
What?
I got it. I don't know why you got it.
Yeah,
You got it. What? It makes sense to me.
You speaking Spanish?
Yeah, I got it.
You know I don't get a lot of things. I
Well,
don't
the
understand.
fact that you bought the ring and not him.
I mean, but we both bought the
So it
ring.
didn't mean
We
shit to
share
her,
all our money.
basically.
Her money is his money.
Right.
His money is hers.
So if you both share the money, why'd you say you bought it?
You didn't say
Because
we
I
bought it.
physically picked it out.
You picked it out, so you bought it? That's how that
Because I
works.
put
So
my credit
you
card in.
picked out your wedding ring or your travel ring?
No, this is my travel ring.
Why y'all niggas making a big deal out of
First
this?
of all, I don't like your tone. I don't like.
Yeah,
your
you're
tone.
gonna have to lower your.
I
You
don't
have to
know how
lower
you
your
got
tone,
here.
ma'am.
Some days I'm fatter
I
than other
don't
days.
like your tone.
And so when I'm fat,
We have a point to prove. We don't like travel rings.
Which is erroneous.
I don't like travel rings.
No, I asked the
Nigga,
question.
where's your ring? Where's your everyday
Oh,
ring?
he never wears a
He
ring
talk about he don't
ever.
like travel rings.
First
Where's
of
your
all,
everyday ring?
it ain't about me.
It's not about Speedy right now. We're
It's not
talking
about me.
Shelly
Jesus.
because of a point.
Yeah, nigga, where's your ring at, nigga?
Nigga, what's your? Do you even know your ring size?
That's what I'm hearing too. Shut up. That's why you single. That's all I got.
Aaron be on people
Yeah.
necks.
But I also do have a silicone ring too.
A silicone ring. That sounds
When
like.
I work out.
No,
When
I
I
just,
work
only
out.
reason why I asked that because I've never heard of a travel
I've never
ring.
heard of that
I've never
either.
heard
Like
of a
they call
silicone
it a
ring.
travel ring because long story short, one day my husband and I went away and it was a Disney race weekend. So when I run half marathons, my whole body swells like crazy. So I had to take my ring.
I'd like
I took
to
my
see
ring
that.
off, left it on the
You get thick on
the dresser thing, put my silicone ring on, went the whole weekend, then we left. I left my ring at the hotel. Didn't realize it until we got home, freaked out. Luckily they mailed it to me, like that was great. But I realized we should have a travel ring, so when we travel, I bring my ring off, but I lose it, who cares? It's a cheap.
So obviously it's a lot cheaper.
Can I ask a
Yes.
question?
Yes.
If we traveling and we still married,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't want to bring your ring, which is fine, why do you need a travel ring? It's not like I
Why
don't
not
know.
just not wear your
Because
ring?
I'm with you. Because even if you don't, so I'm saying even if you don't
Because
have.
we are traveling together, but the thing is, I'm the only one doing the races. So I'm with
No,
10,000
I got that
people.
part. No, I'm saying.
He's meaning in general.
I don't think you need to have a ring if we're
And
going out.
you don't
Okay,
need
well,
a
some
ring
people,
at all.
I do.
I know you
Exactly.
don't
Going
understand
outside.
this, but some people enjoy wearing their wedding ring.
Yeah, I
It's
do.
a badge of honor for them.
Yeah.
And sometimes their husbands got
Aaron,
them such an expensive
can I ask you a
ring
question, Aaron?
that they
Can I
can't
ask you a
travel
question?
with
Can I ask you a
it. You know what I
question?
mean?
Can I
So
ask
they
you a
have to get a
question?
cheaper version.
Ask us.
But if you already started out with the cheap
She
version,
sounds
you
a
don't have
little
to replace
torn
it.
right now.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Ask us.
Have you been on Figueroa?
Because some people can't really afford $40.
Listen, TikTok popped up with an ad for a travel ring. I was like, this is cool.
I just never. That's the first
I
time
never heard of
I
it. That's
never
why I
heard
asked.
of
But you don't
Because
even
That's
wear
pretty
a ring,
cool.
But it makes
If you-
sense to me.
Aaron
If I
Styles.
Like most
lose
people
this,
work out,
yeah.
they know like they have like a
So why do
gym
you
ring.
wear the regular?
But you don't go to the gym.
I think that's what's confusing.
I mean, I normally would have worn it today, but honestly, I don't know. I woke up
So
today
if
and I'm
you-
just
if you work
heavier.
out, you wear
I don't
the
know what
other-
happened. I'm just so bloated today. So I
Do they
haven't
look
worked-
exactly alike?
No.
Okay.
Because if
And
you
I like
ask me
that
about
too.
a travel ring, I'm cheating.
Why?
If
But
I gotta
it's
walk
still a
out of the
wedding
house
band.
and put a travel ring
But
on,
it's still a wedding band.
It's still, you guys
No,
are
I'm
missing the
cheating.
point. It
No,
just,
we're not. We're not trying to hear
Doesn't make any
you.
sense.
Are we
If
missing
I
the
don't know
point,
you,
or
I
y'all
don't
just
know
can't
if it's
grasp the
real ring or my
point?
fake one.
Let me know. You dumb or stupid? Because there's a difference.
retarded.
Because if you dumb, then that's something you could be
Then that's
educated.
stupid.
But if you just stupid, then that's just where you
Yeah,
at.
this is where you're at.
I would be offended if I bought you a ring.
This nigga's offended if he buys anything for a woman.
I would be offended if I bought you a plate of food and you separated your
Luckily,
food.
you're not my husband, and my husband is very appreciative that I
Thank
have a
you.
whole selection of.
I like Tony.
I would just like to say
We like Tony here.
if I